Welcome, Tiger fans. It's time for Hardin County basketball as the Lady Tigers and the Lady Choctaws from Dyer County getting ready to hook up here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium. You're listening to Hardin County basketball right here on 93.5 FM WKWH K93. I'm Steve Cornell along with my partner, Mr. Bob Atkinson, and welcome back, Bob. Bob, you've missed a couple of games.
I have.
You don't like to travel.
Well, you always blame that on me, but I like to travel with you. I just couldn't make it to those. but I have missed you.
Yeah. But it's good to have you back here. Should be a good game tonight between these two teams. The last time these two teams met, Dyer County won 47-40 in a game that our Lady Tigers should have won over there. We shot the ball poorly, played good defense, but they shot the ball poorly as well. They're 4-0 in the district. We're 4-1. They're 13-6 overall. We're 10-2, and we're 4-0 in our last four games. Really, we hadn't lost since we played Dyer County.
No, and it really hadn't been tested, Steve. Been dominant in most of the games that we've played, and this is a big contest tonight. Dyer County got a really good girls team. They're warming up there now, and they can really shoot it well from the three. And like you said, in the first game, they didn't particularly shoot well. And so hopefully we can play good defense on them again tonight. And, again, a big game tonight because the winner of this game likely will control home court advantage when it gets to district play.
Yeah, it's set up a little bit different this year. You want to really finish in that first and second seed. The higher seeds will stay at home, and they'll play more like satellite games all the way through the district region. We were supposed to host the region this year, but because of COVID, things are going to be a little bit different. Now, there is a difference coming up next week as they're going to open things up.
Yeah, that's going to be big for us. To get our crowd back, there's still a really sparse crowd across the way. To get our cheerleaders back, to get our dance team back, and to get some pep in this gym. I know it helps our girls and our Tigers when they have these home games to have that home court advantage. So I'm looking forward to that next week.
All right, let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups from Michaela Welch Gymnasium. It's Hardin County and Dyer County tonight hooking up on a Friday night in a big district matchup. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium in what would have been a packed crowd, but because of COVID, we are not so packed in here. We're packed up here where we are
packed.
But no crowd, no students, sparse crowd, say the least. They brought over as many as they could, and we have as many, I guess, as that they're allowing into this game. But we appreciate you tuning in to 93.5 FM. Here's the starting lineups. For Dyer County, it'll be Brooklyn King, Zoe Springer, Caitlin Berry, Reagan Thompson, and Haley Cavanis. For Hardin County, Sarah Strickland, Reese Harville, Kimmy Callahan, Skylar Gill, and Haley Halleck. So it'll be Zoe Springer and Gill tipping it off here as we get set to go, and Gill controls a tip. Harville has it over to
nice shot.
Callahan into Gill and up and in. So a good start for Hardin County. Springer down baseline, goes to floating jump shot, and it's going to be over the basket and knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, he reversed that call. I thought at first he was pointing Dyer County's way, but that's clearly off Dyer County.
Well, he got reminded. Hardin County has the ball. Callahan, right wing, fires a three, no good. Hallett with a rebound, up, no good. And they're battling for it.
She walked.
And Dyer County had control, but they're going to say she walked. That's Brooklyn King with the basketball. So it'll be Hardin County basketball underneath their own basket. Gill to throw it in. Looking for some help, finally gets it out to Strickland. Strickland over to Callahan, right side. They're on the south end. Harville up top. Now Gill down in the corner, fires a three. Got it.
Atta girl, Skylar.
So good start with Gill. And now the Tigers get a steal. That's Gill with a steal. Looking to shoot, fires, no good. And Dyer County will have the basketball, and here comes the Choctaws. That's King up with a little layup, no good, partially blocked, and Gill has the rebound.
I think Skylar's tweaked her shoulder. You know, she had a shoulder issue last year, if you remember. And I think when she came down for that rebound, they hit her in the shoulder, and it's kind of.
They'll put Faith in, yeah. So Gill is out after the hot start, and they'll put in Faith in. Harville into Strickland. Strickland has a basketball. They get it across court to Halleck. Halleck has it, driving down the lane, right-hander up. She's going to be fouled by King. Good aggressive move by Haley in the last couple of games. Even though the teams weren't that good, but she has gotten more and more aggressive.
Mm-hmm. She had a big game at Dyer County, if you remember. Had about 16, 17 points.
First shot up is no good. Next one on the way is good. Hardin County with Dyer County with the basketball, pressing in the backcourt. They finally get it across the line. Cavanis goes up and good, and it's 5-2 Hardin County. Here's Harville. Racing down, almost stolen away by Thompson.
Skylar coming back into the game. That's a good sign.
So Gill will re-enter, and Shelby will exit for the Tigers. 6:16 to go, 6-2 our score. Hardin County on top. Gill the basketball down the baseline, kicks it out to Callahan out front, fires a three off the back iron, no good. Callahan battling for the rebound. Now Halleck has it, tied up with Thompson, and it'll be a held ball, and it'll be Lady Choctaw basketball with 6:05 to go here in the first. Dyer County with a basketball. Looks like they want to try to trap her. They get it across the line to King. King has it, driving down the lane, goes up, good. Between Halleck and Gill, it made the basket, and it's 6-4. Hardin County with a basketball. Gill in the backcourt. They finally get it across the timeline to Strickland.
Good
Strickland
pass.
inside to Halleck. Halleck goes up and fouled by Springer. Made it tough on her, put her on the line.
Good find by Sarah there.
First one on the way by Haley is off the back iron. No good. She's usually a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yeah, I was going to say that before she shot that first one, the first time, and I jinxed her.
Next one on the way is good, and it's 7-4. King with a basketball into Berry. Berry bringing it down for the Lady Choctaws. Berry with it to King. King driven around the free throw line, goes with the left hand. It's going to be blocked as she went up for the layup as Gill knocked it out of bounds, but it'll be Lady Choctaw basketball underneath their own goal. King looking for some help. Finally gets it to Thompson in the paint. She's going to kick it out to Berry. Berry has it on the right wing, working on Callahan. Drives, goes in for the runner. It's going to be no good. They're going to say she was fouled. That'll go against Callahan. That's a touchy foul right there. This is not a good game for that particular official to be in because it is a physical game. Both teams get after it pretty good. They don't like each other. Berry has King has it right around the free throw line. Spins, and yep. She went into the spin zone and spun her way right into a walk.
She got in a whirling derby.
Yeah, she sure did. So it'll be Hardin County basketball. Harville has it back to Gill in the backcourt. Across to Strickland now, right side, all the way across to Harville. Harville going to go to the line drive. Now she'll back it back out. All the way across to Strickland, back to Gill, left side. At the free throw line, she kicks out to Callahan. Callahan fires.
Boom! That a girl.
Left her wide open. Can't do that. She'll make you pay, and it's 10-4. Good buddy. Choctaws with the basketball. Cabinets has it, gives it to Thompson, back to Cabinets. Cabinets drives, and they're going to get Gill for the foul.
I don't know. No, they got Reese. I was thinking Gill got all ball on that. Yeah. Reese with the body, maybe. I don't know I've ever seen this official, Steve. He looks like they brought him up.
Well, he may be the one they had about a week ago that had never officiated a high school game. First one up is good by Berry. And the next one on the way, not Berry, but that's Cabinets. She gets them both. Hardin County with a basketball. Harville has it to Strickland, left side, now out front to Gill. Berry on Gill, now to Strickland, back to Gill. Gill fires a three, no good. And Springer comes down with the rebound for the Choctaw. She brings it across the line, now driving left side, goes in, blocked by Gill. Halleck has it, and now we have a whistle.
Yeah, they're going to get a foul on.
Yes. Had some technical issues. They said I went dead. Scared me. Nobody was hearing me. Cabinets at the line, shooting a pair while we were gone. 10-7 our score, 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Gill with the basketball. A little bit of a press in the backcourt. Now Harville has it across the timeline. Over to Callahan, right side. Inside to Harville, it's tipped away. Not a good pass, and Springer comes out with it. She's on the run. Kicks it to Berry. Berry drives, about 8-footer, goes up. No good.
They're getting Kimmy on the foul.
Well, the thing is,
he called it from across the court.
I mean, he wasn't even close to it. There was an official right there behind But anyway, that's the way it is.
That was not a good call.
No. Either. He didn't get paid by the foul. I hope he realizes that. So 10-9 now after a pair of free throws by Berry. Gill with the basketball to Harville, back to Gill. Gill to Harville, down in the corner to Faith Ann. Shelby has it, dribbles it back out toward Gill at the top of the key, over to Strickland. Strickland fires from the left side and knocked it down. So the Lady Tigers come out red hot from the free throw line, or excuse me, the three-point line, and they lead it 13-9. Berry has it, fires a long three over Faith Ann, no good. Gill with a rebound, she's running. Gets it over to Faith Ann, wide open from the right side, fires a three, no good.
Boom, yes it is.
That thing went up.
That bounced high, didn't it?
It sure did. And came back down. We got everything going. 16-9 now. Springer with the basketball, drives against Halleck, throws up a wild shot. Gill has it. Faith Ann running the floor, goes in. They're going to get her for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
King was right there. She tried to stop, just couldn't do it. And King affected that one as well. And it'll be Dyer County basketball on the turnover. 16-9, 2:43 to go here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter.
Yes, it has been.
King with the basketball. Right side to Cabanis. Cabanis over to Springer to Berry. Berry on the left side. They're on the north end of the court. Springer way out at the top of the key. Now she'll move right, fires, got it. She can shoot.
Well, that's her first try of the night from three-point, and she sure can shoot.
16-10. Here comes Harville down the lane. Fakes a pass over to Mazanik. And then
they're going to get her for steps.
Yep. And she's going to walk, turn around and told the official she only took two.
Oh, yeah.
But
he was right. I mean, she was right.
Yeah. Cabinets with the basketball working on Harville. Driving to the lane. Mazanik knocks it away, and now they're going to get Reese. What they're doing is Dyer County's just coming down the floor once they come across the timeline. They're just attacking the middle inside the paint.
Well, and it's not what they did over at Dyer County. They were setting up trying to get a lot of open opportunities from three-point.
Thompson with the basketball. Gets it to Cabinets, over to Springer, left side. Now she dribbles to the right. Callahan all over her. Gets it back out front to Berry. Berry has it now into Thompson. They drop it off to Springer. Springer throws up a wild shot. Strickland gets the rebound. They're all over her. She's trying to throw it off her. She's in trouble. Now she gets it to Mazanik, over to Gill, and they're going to have to hustle across the timeline. They do. Gill has it, gets it to Callahan. Wide open three, no good. And knocked out of bounds by Berry.
Yeah, we got a break there. I believe that was off Monica, but we'll take it.
16-12, Hardin County on top, 1:34 to go. They'll throw it out underneath their basket. Here's going to Mazanik, stolen away by Cabinets. Cabinets over to Berry. Berry to King. King fires an open three, no good. Rebound Callahan, and Gill has a basketball with 1:20 as Dyer County backs up. Strickland with the basketball, left side. Cabinets all over her. She gets it to Faith Ann. Faith Ann fires, no good. King tips it to Gill. Gill
pass.
Mazanik up off the glass, good. Good heads-up play by Schuyler, and it's 18-12. Under a minute now to go. Cabinets with the basketball, dribbling left, gets it to Springer. Springer driving left with the left hand. She trips. Strickland picks it up. Mazanik running the floor. Goes up, and she's going to be fouled.
Hammered.
You know, Cabinets with the foul.
I think Dyer County's getting a little taste of their own business. You know, when we go to Dyer County, they let them play, and they're letting them play here tonight, which I'm liking. Dyer County's fans, not so much.
First shot up by Monica is good. So to make it 19-12 with 46 seconds to go. Next one on the way. Off the front iron, no good. Cabinets with the rebound. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson across the timeline looking for help. Gets it to King. Now out front, they'll set up their offense. King to the right. Goes left. In the paint. She's trying to figure out a way to go up, and she does. Up and under. She went several different directions and finally found an avenue, and she'll make it 19-14. Callahan with a basketball right side all the way across court to Gill. Gill has to save it and then throws it away to Berry. Berry has it across the timeline, and she'll stop and knock it down from 10 with 8 seconds to go. Gill with a basketball across the timeline, 4 seconds to go. In the paint, spins, dumps it off to Mazzanic. Mazzanic knocks it down. And that's the way the first quarter will end. Hardin County 21, Dyer County 16. We'll be back right after this. Mm. 21-16 the score. Hardin County on top. Hardin County with a basketball to start the second quarter. Strickland with it. Looking for some help. Gets it to Gill. Gill fires from the free throw line and knocked it down.
Skylar's playing well tonight, Steve.
Yep. Well, she ups her game a little bit against this team for sure. 23-16 now. King with a basketball driving on Gill. Goes in.
Great
Goes
block.
up with a layup. Block. She gets the block, though, gets the rebound, and she retreats back out to the three-point line. This time she goes baseline, puts up a floater, no good. Goes up again, and Hallett's going to get the foul. That was all Brooklyn King on
She's
that
athletic. I think they're going to get Sarah on that. Reach in. Let's see. She's got 2 fouls. We got 3 of our guards with 2 fouls.
First one up is good. 23-17 now for Dyer County. Next one on the way by King is good as well. So to make it 23-18. And here comes Harville. Harville gets it to Faith Ann on the left side to Harville. Thought about a 3, drives the baseline, pulls up from 6 feet, knocked it down. King with the basketball, 25-18 now, Lady Tigers. King with the basketball, driving on Gill, goes into the paint, gets it over to Isbell. Isbell spins with the left hand, no good. Halleck gets the rebound. Now she's going to be fouled by Isbell.
I don't know what Isbell was doing there.
Let's call it a frustration foul.
That's a good way to put it.
So 25-18 now. Shelby with the basketball to Gill. Gill gets it to Harville. Harville drives. And
they're getting Isbell again. I didn't see that one.
So it is on Isbell as she got Harville. So she's coming out quick, and Thompson coming back into the game. 6:42 to go here in the second. Shelby gets the basketball over to Callahan, left side to Gill. Gill fires a long 3, no good. Harville ends up with a rebound, gets it back to Gill. Gill with a floater, good.
That a girl.
Could have been a foul on
Harville,
but we'll take it. It wasn't, though. 27-18.
Well, they didn't call it.
King with the basketball, moving left. Gets it out to Springer. Springer fires a 3, got it.
That girl
Leave her alone.
Yeah.
She'll knock them down all day long. 27-21. Harville with the basketball across the timeline. She's on the run, gets it over to Shelby. Shelby with a wide open three, no good. And Springer gets the rebound over Halleck. Gets it down court to Berry. Berry in off of Gill, no good. Gill didn't move, and Shelby comes down with it. Halleck has it, gets it to Harville. Harville up, and there's her with a walk.
Well, they get a walk.
Well, she did. She just took it and forgot to put it on the floor. So we turn it over again, and it's 27-21. Dyer County basketball. Springer has it. She'll bring it down. Appreciate everyone tuning in to 93.5 FM. If you want to watch it live, you can go to YouTube. Slice 93 is the channel. King goes up. She's going to be fouled, and the basket's good. That time she got Skylar up in the air. And this young man.
This is a little battle going on here.
Is getting paid by the foul. That was a good call, but he's going to wear his whistle out. King goes to the line to shoot one off the front iron. No good. Skylar gets the rebound. Across the timeline. Gets tipped away from her. Callahan has it into Halleck. Halleck turns. Fires. No good. Thompson with a rebound. Dixon in the game now for Dyer County. Cavanis with a basketball to Dixon. Callahan on her. She retreats back out to the right. Over to Springer on the left side. Fires a long three. No good. Thompson gets some jump. And here's a jump ball, and it should be Hardin County basketball, I do believe. No, they're going to say it's Dyer County basketball. So it'll be Dyer County's basketball underneath their own goal. 27-23, Hardin County on top. Thompson with the basketball, gets it to Dixon, left wing. Callahan on her. She moves to her right, going down the middle of the lane. It's blocked by Gill. Thompson gets the jump, though, and gets it to Springer. Springer fires, in and out, no good. Thompson gets the rebound and puts it up good. Give them 3 or 4 shots. It's a killer every time. Now Dixon is going to get the foul for reaching in.
You know, Dyer County's really come out as the aggressor this second quarter.
So Harville will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Both teams in the 1-1 now. Callahan comes out and Faith Thin in. And now Zanik at the table. First one up is good. Now Monica will come in and Haley will have a seat. So it's Mazonik, Gill, Harville, Shelby, and Strickland for the Tigers. Reeves gets the bonus. No good. Cavanis gets the rebound. So here comes Dyer County with 4:39 to go. Now they'll set up their offense. Driving to the left on Harville. Gets tipped away by Mazonik. She's on the run. It's Mazonik and King. She's going to go up with a layup. Good.
Good take.
Monica goes coast to coast with a layup, and the Tigers up 30-25 now here in the second quarter. Dixon with the basketball to Springer. Springer driving left. Inside to Thompson. Good. Good pass.
Yeah, she can play ball.
2 of the Lady Tigers converted on Springer and left Thompson open underneath, and Harville trips and it hands it right to Dixon. Dixon goes in. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. The shot was blocked, and now Harville is on the ground. I don't know if she twisted an ankle or pulled her knee.
She's feeling in her knee, and that's what they're looking at. Hopefully it's not bad.
Well, it was awkward because when she went down, she just let go of the basketball, and it went right to Dixon. So let's take a timeout. We got an injury on the floor. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Hardin County Basketball, 93.5 FM. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell along with Bob Atkinson bringing you Lady Tiger basketball tonight on this Friday night. Hardin County on top, 30-27. Harville just went out of the game as looked like she grabbed her knee right around mid-court, but she did walk off. So hopefully is more of a scare than anything. Cavanish gets it in to King. King turns around and actually hands it to Gill, and it'll be a jump ball.
Skyler got a jump ball with her elbows there.
Yeah, she just threw it right into her chest. Shelby with the basketball. Gets it to Mazanik. Mazanik quickly to Callahan. Callahan's going to fire from the right side. No good. Dixon will get the rebound for the Choctaws, and she's off and running. Gets it over to Cavanish, right side, out front to King. King thinks about a three. Now she's driving, and they're going to say she turned the ball over.
They did carry that she carried the ball.
So a turnover by King. Cavanish will come out. Barry in. Thompson will come out. And let's see who's in the game. Halliburton is in for Dyer County. Shelby with the basketball to Gill. Gill gets tripped by Dixon, goes to the ground. She'll go to the line. Let's see who it is that they get.
They're going to get Dixon. She tripped her.
So Gill will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Halleck now entering the game. Mazanik will come out.
Reese has come back to the bench, was a good sign.
Monica has played well tonight. First one up by Gill is good, so she'll get the bonus. 31-27 our score, 3:33 to go here in the second. Next one on the way, no good. Halliburton gets the rebound, gets it to Dixon. Here comes the Lady Choctaws. Dixon working on Shelby. And they're going to say Shelby knocked it out of bounds. Now they change it.
Well, the little boy was going to call it for them, but Pete overruled him.
Yeah, well, he did the right thing. She crossed over and crossed it over right out of bounds. That's what she did. Of course, McCord didn't like that. He's going to look up in the crowd. Nobody's going to care around here.
No, they're not.
Harville was back in the game. She has it, and Halleck is going to get called for a walk. She should have just went ahead and with her drive.
Yeah.
And now she's going to come out of the game real quick. And Coach Burnham's going to talk to her a minute, and Mazanik comes back in. Dixon with the basketball. Dixon's a freshman, a 5'8" freshman. She can play. She's still got some youth. King with the basketball. Gill on her. She's driving. Blocked by Gill. Dixon gets the rebound, spins in the lane, puts up a wild shot. No good, but she's going to go to the line to shoot two. Who'd they get that on?
They got Monica.
So that's Monica's first, team's eighth. 3:01 to go. Dixon at the line. First one up, no good, off the back iron.
That's a smooth stroke she's got, though.
So she'll get another. Coming up after this game, it'll be Dyer County and Hardin County. In the boys' game, it was a tight matchup. The last time we played there, it's 54-52 in a game that could have went the Tigers' way in the closing seconds. Just couldn't get a shot to go down. Gill with a basketball. Dyer County pressing. Monica has it back to Gill. Gill to Strickland, across the timeline, over to Monica. Now she'll get it to Harville out front. Reese getting attacked, and now Barry is going to get the foul.
Yeah. Dyer County getting on the young man there. He's calling it that way on.
He's being way too picky on either side. But Harville will go to the line. First one on the way is good. 32-28 now. Reese will get the bonus.
We've shot a lot of free throws this first half.
Well, I was afraid that game the other night could hurt us in a game like this, but we've come out tonight pretty aggressive. 33-28, she gets them both. 2:48 to go here in the first half. Berry with the basketball into Thompson. Monica all over her. Gets it to Springer. Springer over to Berry. Berry wants a three. Can't. Gets it to King inside. Working on Gill. Up. No good. Monica knocks it away. Now she's going to pick it up, and she'll get it to Gill, and it'll be Hardin County basketball. Gill across the timeline to Strickland. Strickland left side all the way over to Harville. Harville thinks about a three. Now she drives into the paint, tries to get it to Monica. A little bit too unselfish. And she's going to throw it away, and now Keen's going to be fouled by Mazanik. And Hallett's going to come back in. And Keen will go to the line with 2:15 to go to shoot a 1-and-1. 33-28, King at the line. She's been there a bunch. First one up is in and out, no good. Gill with a rebound. Quickly down the floor to Callahan. Callahan goes up, off the glass, good. Kimmy running the floor.
Yep.
Good pass there by Gill. And it's 35-28. Under 2 to go now here in the first half. King with the basketball, left hand, right hand, finally gets it to Thompson right around the free throw line. She'll get it back out to Cavanis, and she'll back it up. Cavanis working to the left, going against Halleck. Halleck gets the block. Cavanis is going to foul her.
Yep. That was a little frustration foul there as well. A lot of fouls called in this first half.
Well, these are two physical teams, and Haley is absolutely, her and Skylar are controlling the inside here in the first half. So that's the 10th foul, so the Lady Tigers are in the bonus now. They'll get the double bonus as Haley puts up the first one. Is no good. She's struggling from the free throw line, which is unusual.
Well, we've missed a lot of free throws tonight, or we could be up double digits.
Next one on the way, no good as well. And Berry gets the rebound. Gets it to Cavanis. Cavanis comes across the timeline, 1:39 to go. Harville on her, gets it inside to King. King right around the free throw line. Gets it to Thompson out front to Springer. Springer working on Strickland. Goes to her right, goes in the lane against Halleck. Block, gets her own rebound, and Gill strips her. Here comes the Tigers. 2-on-2, Gill going up. No good, but she's fouled by King from behind. So Skylar will go to the line with 1:17 to go here in the first half. Skylar, couple of dribbles, fires, and knocked it down.
There's going to be some bruised up ladies after this game.
Yeah, they're going to beat each other.
Both ways.
Yep, exactly. 36-28. Next one on the way. Hangs on the rim and falls. And the Tigers up by 9 now with 1:14 to go. Cavanis with the basketball out front. Harville working on her. Cavanis moving to the left, trying to drive her to the baseline. Spins, goes into the lane, throws up a shot. Good. And when I say throw up a shot, she just threw it up. And they call a block on, was that on Reese?
I think they got Haley.
So Reese will come out, and Shelby back into the game, and that'll send Cavanis to the line with 1:04 to go. And Dyer County trailing 37-30. So she'll have a chance for a three-point play. Cavanis fires, good. And now Harville Gill with a basketball to Strickland. Strickland has it, picks up her dribble, gets it over to Shelby. Shelby quickly to Halleck. Halleck looking for help, gets it to Strickland, over to Gill, and they get it across into the front court. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Strickland with a basketball, over to Gill. Gill wide open three, fires, no good. Halleck battles for the rebound, takes it away from Springer, goes up off the glass, good.
That's impressive.
She absolutely just took it away from Zoe Springer. And it's 39-31. King with the basketball, 34 seconds to go. King working on Gill, out to Cavanis. Cavanis, right wing. Dribbles right, gets it to King. King thought about a three. Now she's going down inside, spinning around. She's going to walk. She got into the trees and couldn't do anything about it, and she went too many steps, and now Hallett will come out. Harville will come in. Coach Burnham wants a timeout with 20 seconds to go, 39-31. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Well, we appreciate you tuning in to Tiger basketball.
Fun ball game.
Yeah, it's been a good one. Right here from Michaela Welps. Good to be home. Been on the road a bunch. Seems like this season. Finally at home. Next week, next Friday night, we'll be at home as Mumford will come to town, take on the Lady Tigers and the Tigers. We'll be in Central Alabama on Monday night. Strickland with the basketball in the front court, dribbling around. 12 seconds, gets it to Gill, right side. Cavanis on her. Out front to Harville. Harville driving, gets it to Faith Ann. 6 seconds to go. Harville gets it to Gill. Gill's going to have to shoot it away. She does, fires a three. No good. Clock runs out. Not a good set there to end the first half. But it ends in a good way as the Lady Tigers on top of Dyer County, 39-31. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the first half scoring when we return after this timeout. All right, welcome back to Michaela Wells Gymnasium. We got a good one going on between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Choctaws of Dyer County. 39-31 our score. Lady Tigers on top. And we'll bring in Bob with the first half scoring.
All right, Steve. That's a really fun, entertaining first half. Two really good teams battling it out as they always do. We don't have many more games with Dyer County as they're moving out of our district, but big first half for Skylar Gill. She had several assists. I don't keep up with those, but she had 2 or 3 big blocks in the first half. She ended up with 12 points in the first half. Haley Hallett had 4. Reese Harville with 5. Sarah Strickland hit a 3 with 3 points. Kimmy Callahan with 5. Monika Mazanik with the first half coming in off the bench with 7. And Faith Ann Shelby hit a 3. A total of 3 points in the first half. 39-31, your Lady Tigers are leading Dyer County.
All right, let's bring in Coach Carpenter. Well, Coach, I'm glad you're up here. Before we do that, we want to take a minute and talk about a great fan that we lost this week, Rex Atkinson. Huge Tiger fan, basketball, baseball, football. He was one of these guys that were at all the practices at football. He was at every game. And not only that, not only a huge fan, he was a tremendous pillar of our community, I guess is the best way to put it. And he's one of those guys, you got iconic type personalities, and he was one of those. I've known him all my life. And as I told Bob and Dan and Jana, you know, he just was a kind, sweet person. And he always had something good to say about, you know, Tigers, Tennessee, or what I was doing here with broadcasting. And I told Jana the other night, I think that's what I like most about him and Geraldine, is they always complimented me on my broadcast. And four of my fans that I had, they were always right there, you know, talking about that. But he's going to be dearly missed by us here, by this community, by our athletic department, of course, his and family. And, you know, he had a good life. He raised 3 really good children, and they've got really good kids. So the whole family is blessed to have had him for as long as they had him. And before I tear up, that's just what I'm going to say.
Well, I'm glad you didn't tell me to say much, because I don't have enough time to say what the family means to me. That family is the reason I'm here. I won't go into detail because it is kind of lengthy, but without them I would have never known what Savannah, Tennessee was. So that family is dear to me. He's left a legacy here. I'm thankful that I got to come back and get to see him some in his last years, and it reminds me a lot of my father, who a lot of things you said about him was the same way. And I know that Mr. Rex is back with Miss Geraldine. They having the time of their life, and one day when I get there with them, they're going to welcome me just as much as they did when I'd come to Savannah, because they always made me feel welcome, no matter what. And he is going to be deeply missed, but we know he's in a better place, and we're just looking forward to the next time.
I think you got high expectations. You are an Alabama
well, that's
fan.
all right.
He is a Dyer.
He forgave me of that a long time ago.
He had to. I haven't. Hey, we appreciate you, though, the kind words, and we're just going to leave Bob out of this and then let him.
All I will say, let me just say one thing. I can guarantee you right now, if he was still with us, and he would be sitting right over there. There's no doubt about it, and I'm so blessed and thankful my family is that we were blessed to have one of the finest men that I've ever known in my life. And I love my dad, and so thankful that the Lord blessed me to have him.
Exactly.
And
and that's a good way to look at it. That's a good way to look at it. He's the only person I know that will go out here and sit every day at football during football season at practice and not have a kid one or a grandkid out there playing, but sit out in the hot sun. Real quick, we're at halftime here, 39-31. You got a good one coming on. Y'all played really well on Tuesday night. Got a big win over at Liberty. And your defense, your trap, the whole thing, the press, everything worked the other night. Made them work really hard, and they just kind of give up.
We did. You know, when you shoot the ball well, it's amazing things come into play, and I thought we defended well, as you could see by the score. But really tickled with the way we played, kind of setting ourselves up now in a good situation. Got a big one tonight. Tough Dyer County team as always. Lost a tough one down there to them, and you know, we just got to keep doing what we're doing. Our guys are excited. We're glad to where we are, and we're kind of getting out of this little lull that we've had. We're actually playing some games back-to-back, and that's been a blessing to us. So hopefully tonight we can stay on point and have a good game, because we're going to have to. We've got to figure out a way to stop Big 40 inside.
Well, that was my question I was going to ask.
Well, I mean, we have our thoughts and our schemes, but the bottom line is you got to execute it in the end. So, here's the thing. They can also shoot the three, so you've got to be prepared to defend whatever's out there. But we don't really want 40 to be somebody that is a difference maker tonight. And hopefully we'll do a good job on him. I know the kids are looking forward to playing hard and getting out there and just seeing what happens. So, like I tell them, I say, hey, tip this thing up, let the chips fall where they may, because it's time to play.
I like it.
I believe you.
Well, I was hoping they'd leave 40 in Dyer County, but I saw him walk in.
He's definitely here.
Yeah, I saw him.
And he was smiling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he enjoys it. He enjoys it. Well, you have played really well. Got a big win over Brighton, followed it up with a win against Liberty, and that sets you up for tonight's game. This is a huge night for you and your team as far as the standings go.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the only thing we're missing is this 6-man out here. I told them if any other time, this place would be packed and rocking and rolling. We're looking forward to that. February 1st, they've redone it, so I'm looking forward to some big crowds in here real soon.
Well, I'm kind of anti, so I thought they should have opened it up tonight, and then what are they going to do?
That would have been nice.
Well,
we were saying the same thing.
Yeah. What are they going to say? They're not going to be down here in Savannah anyway, looking around. But anyway, appreciate you coming up and sharing, your thoughts about Rex and of course your team playing well right now. And we look forward to a great game between Hardin County and Dyer County. Got a great game going on right now, 39-31. Hardin County Lady Tigers on top. We'll be back with a second half tip when we return right here on 93.5 FM. All right, we're getting started here in the third quarter. Cabinets with the basketball for Dyer County. They're on the south end of the court. Barry has it, driving left lane, puts up a shot, no good. Harville gets the rebound. 39-31, if you just joined us. Hardin County on top as we start the third quarter. Gill with the basketball, over to Callahan, right side into Halleck. Halleck driving on Thompson, goes up, no good, a little too hard. And Springer gets the rebound, and Dyer County's off and running. Here's Cavanis back out to King. King thought about a three. Now she'll dribble back to the top of the key. Gill on her, over to Barry. Barry left side, dribbles left, dumps it off to Cavanis. Cavanis driving, gets it over here to Springer. Springer thought about a three. Strickland got out there on her pretty quick, and they'll set it back up at the top of the key with Cavanis. Cavanis, right side, Springer. Springer driving, gives it to Barry. Barry driving down the right lane, puts up a shot. No good. Halleck had the rebound, knocked away from Thompson. She kind of came up from behind her. And we got to be a little bit stronger on the inside. All the way over to Barry now, right side. Callahan on her. They get it out front to King. King to Thompson. Thompson back to Barry, working on Callahan. Now out front, stolen away by Gill. It's Gill and King. Skylar going in, and she's going to be fouled as she went in for the layup. I think if she stayed on the left side there, she would have had her too. But
she crossed over and got fouled, but that's good because King's had a big night. Well, I'd like to get here in foul trouble.
So Gill will go to the line to shoot a pair, and she misses the first one. She's been good so far. I think she's been perfect from the line except for that one. So she'll get another. Up and good. So 40-31 now, 6:28 to go here in the third quarter. Cavanis with a basketball across the timeline. Harville picks her up there. She's going to her right. Dumps it to Springer. Springer driving to Thompson right around the free throw line. Now she's driving on Halleck. Goes up. She's going to be fouled. Good play by Thompson. She just leaned in to Haley. I don't know how many that is on
That's
Haley.
3.
It's 3 on Haley.
Maybe 2.
So 2 on Halleck. First team foul for the Tigers. First shot up by Thompson is good. So Thompson will get another. Next one on the way is good as well. So 40-33, 7-point lead for Hardin County. Strickland with the basketball to Halleck right around the free throw line, quickly to Callahan. Callahan driving on Springer, kicks it back out to Strickland. Strickland over to Gill. Gill fires, knocks it down from the left wing, and she has shot the ball, shot lights out tonight from the field. Tigers increased to 10. Here's a long three-pointer by Berry, no good. Strickland gets a rebound. Here comes the Lady Tigers. Quickly to Harville. Harville on the baseline, dumps it off to Callahan. Good.
Wow.
So Kimmy running the floor along with Reese, and she gets the payoff with a layup, and it's 45-33 now. Cavanis drives in, loses a basketball out of bounds. Haley right there. Yeah, Coach McCord wants to take a timeout. He don't like the way things going. Tigers build a 12-point lead, 5:27 to go here in the third. 45-33. We'll be back right after this. All right, Hardin County has a basketball. Harville has it across the timeline, and I think she's going to be fouled by.
Yeah, they're getting 14 on that one. That'd be Cavanis. That's her third foul.
So the foul on Haley Cavanis for Dyer County. Gill with a basketball, front court right at the top of the key. King on her.
Great pass.
Goes into Halleck. Halleck goes up good.
She's on a different level. Right
she
now.
is tonight.
Yep.
Cavanis with a basketball. Left side gets it to Springer. And now we have a foul. I think Harville ran over King.
That's 3. That's 3 on Reese. That was ticky-tack, I think. But that's 3 on her. She's got to be careful now.
5 minutes to go here in the third. 47-33. King looking for some help. It's going to be tipped away. Cavanis has it, throws it back in, over her back, and gets it to Thompson. Thompson inside on King. To King. King goes up over Gill, no good. Strickland gets a rebound, and Sarah will bring it across the timeline. Cavanis on her on the right side. Now she's getting down the corner. Springer picks her up, throws it inside to Haley. Haley goes up a little too hard off the glass. Springer gets the rebound, and here comes the Lady Choctaws. Here's a long throw. It's going to be picked off by Gill. Gill working 1-on-3, goes up. No good, and they're going to get Springer with a block.
Yeah. They could have called a foul 3 ways there.
Yep. That was an ill-advised pass by Springer. First one on the way is good. So 48-33 now, 4:27 to go. Next one on the way, in and out, no good. King with the rebound. She's going to be fouled by Halleck. Gosh, man.
That was not
there's
a smart foul there.
Well, but they're also calling it really close.
That is Haley's third. So we got 2 Lady Tigers with 3 now, Reese and Haley.
Cavanis with a basketball, front court. 4:18 to go. Driving on Shelby, gets it over to Thompson. Haley out there on her. She's driving to the right, gets it to Springer. Springer fires a three, got it. She's been good tonight, too, from three-point land. That's her third, I think. 48-36. And now we've got a timeout. And Coach Burnham wants a timeout, and I think it's a full timeout. I do believe it is. So we'll take a timeout with them. 4:03 to go here in the third. 48-36. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Very well.
48-36, Lady Tigers on top. 4:03 to go here in the third. Hardin County basketball. Strickland with it out front. Over to Shelby, left wing. Now out front to Gill. Back to Shelby. Faith Ann dribbles back out front. And King picks her up there. Now to Callahan. Over to Strickland, right side. All the way over, well, Gill intercepted it. Now they got Monica underneath. Good. Gill found Monica underneath all by herself, and she puts it up. And they extend the lead to 50-36. Cavaness drives left, going in for the layup. It's partially blocked, goes up, no good. Thompson with the rebound, gets it twice, puts it back up. They've had a lot of chances.
Yeah, they have.
On Gill with a basketball, top of the key. Back to Gill. Now out to Strickland. 3:06 to go. Strickland with a basketball to Faith Ann. Moving to her left. Cavaness all over her. They're overplaying them now. Strickland with a basketball. Drives, pulls up from about 10. No good. Cavaness gets a rebound. Out to Berry. Berry driving on Shelby. Puts up the shot. No good. Gill with a rebound. She'll slow it down. 2:44 to go. 50-38 our score. Gill with a basketball out front. Gets it to Strickland. Berry out on her. Over to Callahan. Into Monica. Stolen away by Thompson. Dribbles it off her foot. Now there's a scrum on the floor. Cavaness has it, but McCord will call a timeout. And that's Thompson. She comes out from underneath the pile, but they get the timeout. It'll be the 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. If you could only hear what goes on.
Yeah, you was almost on the hot mic there.
Yeah, I was. When we go to break. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
50-38, 2:26 to go. And it'll be Lady Choctaw basketballs. King will throw it in side court over in front of the Lady Tiger and Tiger crowd to Cavaness. Cavaness has it. To Berry. Berry left side looking inside. Nothing there. Thompson comes out. Top of the key. Now driving on Halleck to Springer. Springer has it. Out front to King. King dribbles in the lane. Spins. Goes underneath and scoops it up between two defenders. And off the glass. Good. So Dark County down by 10 now. They get it into Halleck. Halleck spins up off the glass. Good. Good pass by Kimmy. And now Cabinets with the basketball out front, driving left into the lane. She's going to be fouled. It could be anybody out there. They're going to call it on Faith Ann. So she goes into the trees, and the smallest person on the floor gets the foul. And now Gil is cramping. And she's going to have to come out. Now Gil down, and Callahan attempting to do something down there.
You know, Skylar is so athletic, but that first half and this part of the third quarter, man, she's been giving it all she has. She's had a great game, but
well, she enjoys playing Dyer County here.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
We need those cramps to go away. I can tell you.
Oh yeah,
we're going to need her in this fourth quarter
for sure. Let's take a quick time out. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Hardin County Basketball right here on 93.5 FM. All right, back here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium as Gil heads to the sideline. She's cramping up pretty bad. They've been working on her. Now she's in another cramp, and it's on her right ankle. They're scooting her back. And let's see who's in the game.
Well, they've shot their free throws well.
So it'll be Shelby, Halleck, Harville, Strickland, and Callahan with 1:40 to go. 52-41. Next one on the way is no good, and Halleck gets the rebound. Over to Harville. Harville across the timeline. She's trying to get her in the corner, and then Springer looked like she dove at her as she was going across the baseline. I don't know what happened to that, but they're going to call it.
That was odd.
That was odd. I don't know who they called the foul on, but
they got Springer. That's her third.
So Harville throw it in from underneath the basket to Shelby. Thought about a three. Gets it back out front to Strickland. Strickland working on Cabinets. Goes right. Gives it off to Shelby. Shelby circling all the way around to the left side to Callahan. Callahan inside to Halleck. Halleck goes up off the glass. Good. She went right over the top of Thompson. That's a tough matchup for Thompson. Thompson's good, but Haley's 6'1". King with the basketball, going inside, working on Halleck, goes right behind, around Halleck. Halleck gets the rebound on the missed shot, gets it to Harville. Under a minute to go here in the third. Harville with the basketball to Strickland. Strickland all the way over to Shelby. Shelby fires, no good. Shelby hustling, trying to get her own rebound. Barry has it. It's on the ground. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Tiger basketball.
Well, good job by Faith Ann to follow follow the shot, and was able to get into that play, make them throw it away. Good job.
So it'll be Lady Tiger basketball. with 35 seconds to go. Callahan has it. Strickland has it. Fires a three. Got it. 57-41 now. 23 seconds to go here in the third. King with the basketball at the free throw line. Spins to the right. Puts a shot up. No good. Callahan trying to battle. Finally comes out. Shelby has it. Across the timeline. 10 seconds to go to Callahan. Inside to Halleck. Over to Strickland. Strickland drives the baseline. Nothing there. Gets cut off. And then I think she threw it out of bounds.
Yep.
With 2.9 seconds to go. And now they're wanting to put somebody on King. They'll get it to Cavanis. Cavanis, 1 second. She'll fire a long shot from half court. No good, and that's the way it'll end in the third quarter. 57-41, Hardin County on top. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium on 57-41 as we move to the fourth. It'll be Hardin County basketball. As Harville will throw it in, now they're going to press the Tigers, try to make it hard for them to get in. They get it into the back court with Strickland. Cavanis back across court to Harville. Harville at the top of the key. As that's Isabel in the game now. Down low to Halleck.
Yeah.
Halleck goes up off the glass. Good. She beat King to the glass. Good look by Callahan. And it's 59-41. Cavanis with the basketball out front. Shelby all over her. Driving left. Kicks it back out to Barry. It's tipped away. Barry gets the tip out to King. King fires a three. No good. Halleck gets a rebound. She controls.
She's dominating down low.
And Strickland will get the basketball over to Harville, left side, trying the baseline. Zoe Springer cuts her off. And then there's a foul, and I think they're going to get Harville with a charge. Well, they know that she likes to get to that baseline, and that time Springer came over and cut her off. Harville will come out. That's her fourth foul. And Gill will be back in, rubbing that right calf. Barry has a basketball, working on Callahan. Callahan to Springer. Springer fouls. She knocks it down, and she's fouled. So it's potentially a 4-point play.
Yeah.
That was not a smart foul.
Well, I mean, what's going to let them back in this game? And this girl's their best three-point shooter, and she's getting open looks, and she's knocking them down.
Springer's free throw is up, 4-point play, and that cuts it to 59-44. Gill trying to get in, and there she come across the court. They're going to get her at 5 seconds, aren't they?
Yep.
And the Lady Tigers, after that 4-point play, we turn it over with 7:04 to go. Springer gets it in to King. King over to Isbell, to Barry, to Springer. Springer fires a three, no good. Isbell with the rebound, back over to Springer, and it goes off her knee and out of bounds. She was wide open.
Yeah,
we got a break.
We did get a break there.
So now they're putting on the press. Strickland with a basketball, trying to get her trapped. She finally gets it to Gill. She's still in the back court, though. Looking for some help. Finally gets it to Shelby in the front court. Shelby over to Callahan. Callahan fires a three. No good. Rebound by Halleck. Halleck goes up. She's fouled by Springer from behind.
That's 4 on Springer. We need her out of the game.
So that's Zoe's 4th, and that'll send Haley to the line to shoot a couple. First one up and good.
They've hit 4 threes tonight, Steve. Springer's hit all 3. I mean all 4.
Next one on the way is no good, and it's controlled by King. So 60-45, 6:27 to go here in the 4th. Springer with the basketball, left side, dumps it off to Thompson. She's going to dribble back out. Gets it to Berry. Berry with an open 3. No good. Mazanik gets the rebound for the Tigers and gets it to Gill, and Dyer County back down the floor. Gill with the basketball to Shelby. Shelby almost had it taken away. Gets it to Gill. Gill inside the three-point line. Fires. Knocked it down. She's been hot all night long. And it's 62-45. Springer now. Wide open 3. Fires. This time she misses it. Rebound, Halleck. Gill with the basketball to Shelby. Shelby loses it out of bounds. They said the coaching staff said it wasn't out of bounds, but a mistake there by Shelby. She just let it go through her hands, and we turn it over with 5:37 to go. King with the basketball. Spins in the lane, goes up, and she knocks it down. Halleck couldn't do anything with it. She's got 3 fouls, so she just had to let her shoot. And McCord wants a timeout. He'll take a full timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. 5:27 to go here in the game. 62-47. We'll be back with more Hardin County basketball. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. Lady Tigers on top, 62-47, 5:27 to go here in the 4th. It'll be Hardin County basketball. They'll take it out in the back court. They'll get it in to Strickland. Back to Gill. Gill walking it down, looking for some help. They get it to Strickland. They got to hurry. Gets it over to Shelby. Shelby has it, goes across the timeline. And driving in the paint, looking for some help, kicks it back out to Gill, and they'll start their offense there. Strickland with it, right corner. King working on her. Strickland has it, looking for some help, finally gets to Callahan. Callahan into Halleck. Halleck working on Thompson, puts up a shot, no good. Ball tipped around. Strickland gets a rebound, and they'll get it out front to Gill. What a big rebound there. 4:49 to go to Strickland. Ball on the ground. Everybody's on the ground. It's going to be Choctaw basketball. Ball was tipped, and then who went to the ground there? I'm trying to see. That's Berry and Strickland.
Berry, yeah.
And it goes out of bounds on Hardin County. 4:44 to go. Clock stop as Dyer County will have it in the backcourt. 62-47. Clock running. 4:40. Cavanis brings it down the floor. to King, right side. Gill on her. Now she'll drive. Left hand goes up.
Yeah.
Blocked, taken away by Gill. Strickland with a basketball to Gill. Gill across the timeline. Pulls it back out. And the Tigers will run their offense to Strickland, way out here by the Tiger head. Spins to her left. She gets hit from behind Barry. It's a touchy foul right there, really.
Yeah.
But that's her 7th team, and Strickland will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Sarah's got to watch it because she's a little upset, and I understand why, but ref's talking to her. Maybe calm her down.
Well, you got to keep your composure in this game for sure. Well, now they say it's a 6th foul. So it's not a 1-1. We'll get the basketball. Tiger fans don't understand. They're yelling 1-1. Well, it was 7th, but now they've changed it back. Gill gets it in to Strickland. Strickland on the right side all the way across a court to Shelby. Shelby to Callahan. Callahan goes to the right. And she's going to be fouled. That'll be number 7. That may be on Springer. If it is, that's going to be her 5th.
That's big because she's their best three-point shooter by far. In fact, nobody else has hit a 3 tonight, and so that's big for us.
So Springer will have a seat with 4:07 to go, and she's had the hot hand for Dyer County. And that'll send Callahan to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. First one up is good. So she'll get the bonus. Callahan, couple of dribbles, eyes the basket, fires, and good. 64-47, 4:05 to go. Cavanis with a basketball. Shelby makes her at the top of the key, driving to her right. Goes in, she's fouled. Basket no good, and they're going to get Faith Ann with a foul. That's kind of been their MO, Bob. They just take it to the basket, and they're just looking to get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're a very athletic ball club, and they can go to the hole very well, and they've done so tonight.
Clock stops with 3:56 to go. First shot up is good. So Reese will come in. Shelby will have a seat. Next one on the way is no good. Cavanis gets her own rebound. And now a foul with Strickland. Goodness gracious. There's been a lot of touch fouls called in this game. Now they'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Both teams in the 1-and-1 with 3:53 to go. Now Faith Ann will come in and Gill will come out. So it's Strickland, Shelby, Callahan, Halleck, and Harville. Cavanis at the line. First one up is good. So she'll get the bonus. 64-48 now. And Cavanis with a couple of dribbles, fires, and it's good as well. 64-50 now. Hardin County with the basketball. Strickland has it. Dixon on her. Out front to Harville. Harville driving. Gets it off to Shelby. Shelby dribbling around on the top of the key. Way out here. Finally to Strickland. Strickland has it. They're playing a little bit of keep away. To Shelby. To Callahan. Inside to Halleck. Halleck in the paint. Gets it out to Harville. Thought about a 3. Backs it out. Gets it to Strickland. Barry on her. Strickland with the basketball. Gets it to Shelby. 3:20 to go here in the game. Over to Callahan. Quickly back to Shelby. It's like a hot potato out there right now. Strickland with the basketball into Halleck. Halleck gets it to Faith Ann. Pulls it back out. Gets it out front to Harville. Harville to Strickland. Strickland has it now. They'll have to come up and foul her, and that's Barry.
Yep.
Too much time going off the clock.
Yeah, you're behind that much. I guess you have to do that, but it seems like it is a little early to foul at 3 minutes to go.
Now Gill will come back in. Shelby will come out.
Hey, we got to hit a free throw, Steve. We hadn't shot free throws well tonight.
Now the Lady Tigers, Coach Burnham, is trying to get everybody set up. Harville is the only one in the lane for the Tigers as Strickland will go to the line. The first one is up and good. She gets the roll.
Lucky bounce.
Home court bounce right there. 65-49. Now Coach McCord. I don't know what the discussion is.
I think Coach is questioning the score.
Anyway.
I hear Dyer County announcers thinking that maybe Zoe didn't have 5 fouls when they got her out of the game. But
next one up is good. So 66-49 now. Cavanis with the basketball, driving on Harville, kicks it over to King. King left side, dribbling right at the free throw line, takes off toward the basket, puts it up, no good. Hallett with a rebound. They're all over her.
Yeah,
Gill's going to come out with it, and Dixon's going to foul her.
Yeah.
2:41 to go, and that'll send Gill to the line. That's their 8th. That should be about their 9th team foul. It is.
It is.
So Schuyler will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
66-49.
Schuyler, a couple of dribbles, fires, and misses it. And Thompson gets the rebound. So quickly down is Dixon. Dixon driving on Strickland, gets it to King. King thinks about a 3, now goes into the paint. Spins to the right, she walked. Shots up, no good. Hallett gets the rebound, gets it to Faith Ann. Faith Ann back to Gill. Gill to Strickland. Strickland backs it up, and we need to get it across the timeline.
Yeah.
Now we do, to Faith Ann. She has an open 3, and they're going to back it back out. Gill with the basketball to Shelby. Shelby driving, stops, gets run over by Barry, gets it to Halleck, and now back out to Strickland. Strickland has it to Gill. Under 2 minutes to go, over to Shelby. Shelby dribbles it back out. Now she's going to be fouled by Barry.
Faith Ann's a good free throw shooter.
I mean, does Haley have tonight? She's had a good night.
Yeah, Haley's played well, especially in the second half. In the second half, she's got 9 points and gives her 13 for the game.
Yeah,
but down low, she's been hard to handle.
Yeah, she's getting close to double-digit rebounds, too. So Caitlin Berry fouls out, and Isabel will come into the game for Dyer County. As Shelby will go to the line to shoot 2. The first one up is no good. You jinxed her.
I'm sorry, Steve. I'm not going to say that anymore, ever.
Like that Diet Dr. Pepper commercial, you know, where they're in. What was it? They said he never misses. She missed them both.
Nah.
1:54 to go. Cavanis with the basketball out front to Isbell, right side. Dribbles to her left, dumps it into King. King goes up with a left hand off the glass. Good. McCord to call a quick timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. I think it'll be a full timeout. 1:45 to go here in the game. 66-51. We'll be back in 1 minute. Gill with the basketball, 1:40 to go to Halleck. Halleck driving in the paint, looking for some help. Gets it back out front to Strickland, over to Gill. Gill, Dixon all over her. Gets it to Callahan. Callahan going left. Now back out front to Harville. 1:28 to go here in the fourth. Back out front to Gill. They're not wanting to foul.
No.
They're just going to let us dribble it out and see if we make a mistake. All the way over to Gill. Dixon all
That's
over
a
her.
foul.
Finally, she'll foul her with 1:17 to go. So that'll send Schuyler to the line to shoot a pair. with 1:17 to go, and the Tigers on top 66-51.
He'll at the line to shoot a double bonus for Hardin County.
First one up, good. 67-51. She'll get another one. And she knocks it down. 68-51 now. Cavaniss with a basketball to King. King, top of the key. Goes to the right. Drives to the hole. Off the glass, good.
Man, I'm telling you, she's got that shot down pat.
Harville with the basketball. Now under a minute to go. Gill has it. Back to Harville. They go across the timeline. Cavaniss all over Harville. Now they're going to get her with a foul. I don't know why they're fouling at this point.
Well, they need to try to get it down to an 8-point game.
That's going to be hard to do. They're trailing to 16.
Well,
not that hard, yeah. Yeah, that's true. First one up is good.
That's Reese's first point in the second half.
Reese spins the basketball, fires with the left hand, knocked it down. So 70-53 now. And Cavaniss will let it roll, saving some time. She'll pick it up. Comes across the timeline, Harville on her. Dribbles to her left. Fires a three-pointer, no good. Callahan gets the rebound. Strickland has it. Strickland in the backcourt looking for some help, being double-teamed. Finally gets it to Gill. 38 seconds to go, and that should do it. Over to Harville. Harville on the right wing. To Strickland. Dixon is going for it. And now they're going to get Dixon. Dixon and Strickland is going at it, and now Strickland is going to get hit with a technical. They got an intentional foul on Dixon, and then Sarah stared her down and made a mistake there, and she gets hit with a technical.
Yeah, this is not
now you got to keep
not the way we want to end this game right here.
You got to keep your calm and keep your poise. She's a senior.
Well,
and you don't need that at this point.
Sarah, bless her heart, the whole second half has been bothered by something, and she can't let her emotions get the best over there. We got to finish this game off in the right way. So
both coaches are.
And meanwhile, we've got Skylar cramping again on the over on the other end.
Well, the younger coach is he's getting earful by both coaches. The two older coaches are away from them; they're more experienced, and.
We're waiting for the referees to get it all straightened out. They're talking to the Hardin County coach.
Let's take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Substitute. Should be shooting.
All right, welcome back.
We don't know any more than we did.
We don't know a thing more than we did. We do know that we have a technical
There's 27 seconds left
on Strickland. She's out of the game. We do know we have an intentional foul on Dixon. And now Skylar is leaving the game as she's cramping up again, now this time in her left calf. She has struggled all night long. Blake McAdams over there working with her. And now Shelby will go to the line to shoot the technical, and she misses the first one. Or, excuse me, the intentional. She's missed 3 in a row. Now she'll go back, shoot another one. This one up and good. So now we'll go to the other end and shoot the technical. Cabinets will shoot this one. So she puts it up and is good. Next one on the way by Cabinets is no good. 27 seconds to go. It'll be Dyer County basketball, trailing 71-54. And now Coach Burnham is going to take a timeout. He wants to talk about it in a minute. We'll take a quick timeout with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Hardin County basketball right here on 93.5 FM. All right, 71-54, Hardin County on top. 27.3 seconds to go. Boys game coming up here in just a few minutes. Following this one, should be a good one as well, as the Lady Tigers have come out here and played well tonight.
Yes, they have.
Both on the offensive side and the defensive side. And now we got another. Okay, they're going to say 4. Dixon has 5 fouls. And let's see.
I think they're saying Dixon is fouled out.
Yeah, she's had several when she came in. So Tanner Work is going to come in, and Natala Dixon will go out. King with the basketball, working on Harville. Driving to the lane, goes in with a scoop shot, up and good. Well, we're just going to let
Well, you know, we hadn't had any answer for her all night long. I mean, she and most all her shots have been layups.
Yep. Well, Haley can't come over. How many does Haley have? She's got 4, so she's not been able to really defend. Next one up is good. Rosanna with a basketball to Shelby, and it hits her right in the face and goes out of bounds, and it'll be Hardin County basketball as it went off of Berry. But, man, that caught Faith Ann right in the face. Harville gets it to Shelby. Shelby trapped, throws it off Isabel, and it'll be our basketball, and it's down to 12 seconds. And now we're going to call another timeout.
Well, we hadn't been able to get the ball in.
Can't get the ball in. That's right. All right, we'll take another timeout with them. 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this. (71-57). This game has lasted forever. I was asking what time it was. It around 10?
Well,
we didn't even tip the boys' game, huh?
No, it's maybe one of the longest games we've had, but Skylar's coming back into the game.
Yeah. She went and took an IV.
Well,
back in.
I think they need her to help get this ball up the floor.
Yeah, they went back there and got her. You're back in this game.
Skylar
with the basketball. King working on her. Over to Harville, 8 seconds. Gets across the timeline. Cabinets looks at her, then she backs off, gets it to Gill. Gill holds the basketball. She looks over at Coach McCord, gives him a smirk, and that'll do it. Hardin County winning.
That was a smirk.
It was
Steve.
a smirk. Hardin County wins at 71-58 over the Lady Choctaws. So a big win for Hardin County as they go to 5-1, and Dyer County goes to 5-1. We go to 11-2 overall. Dyer County falls to 13-7 as the Tigers come hustling out on to the court. We'll have men's action here in just a few minutes. We'll have your final totals when we return right after this 1-minute timeout. Hardin County basketball right here on 93.5 FM, Michaela West Gymnasium, as the Lady Tigers get a big win over Dyer County. Let's take a look at the totals from the first game.
All righty, Steve. Big win for the Lady Tigers. 71-58, the final score. They win this ball game by 13 points, and why that's big is because over at Dyer County won 47-40, beat us by 7 there. So if we come down to a tiebreaker at the end of the season, when they get to looking at the district winner and the home court advantage, more importantly, the Tigers will have the edge. So that's a big deal for us tonight. And the Lady Tigers played probably, Steve, I'm going to say their best game of the year. Skylar certainly played her best game of the year, I feel. She hadn't ended the night with 21 points, had several assists in the game, some big blocks, and did all that through cramping much of the third and fourth quarter. So a big night for Skylar with 21 points. Haley Hallett also had a big night, especially in the second half. 9 points in the second half, and she had 13 on the game. Reese Harville with 7. Sarah Strickland with 5. Kimmy Callahan in double figures with 12. Manika Mazanik with 9, and Faith Ann Shelby with 4. 71-58, huge win by your Lady Tigers.
Yeah, it was a huge win because what that does, we've got Mumford coming into town in a week, and then Brighton in a couple of weeks, and we beat Mumford pretty handily over there at their place, and then Brighton, they're just had some issues, lack of talent. I'm trying to be kind, really I am, because I feel for the coach over there for Brighton. He is a competitor, and Coach Gatlin, and just doesn't have it. And yeah. So they've had a lot of problems. So, if with the way these two teams are playing and what's left for each one's schedule, it looks like we're going to end up tied, and we'll get the tiebreaker. But anything can happen. That's why you play the game. You can't slip up when Mumford coming into town because they can play.
Yeah.
But this is another big night, big game here as these two teams going at it. Tigers are 3-2, and Dyer County 4-1. So we need to get a win here, and then put something together as Mumford comes to town. They beat us pretty soundly over at their place. Good basketball team, and then another good matchup coming into town with Brighton in a couple of weeks. Both teams pretty much evenly matched. So that's what's ahead for both teams in the district. But a great night for the Lady Tigers as they get a big win over Dyer County, 71-48. Is that right?
71-58.
58, I'm sorry. So let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have Hardin County and Dyer County in the nightcap. We'll be back with more Hardin County basketball right here from Michaela Welch Gymnasium on 93.5 FM and on YouTube, Slice 93. Back after this. All right, welcome back to McKellar Welch Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell, along with Bob Atkinson, bringing you Hardin County basketball on this Friday night. It'll be Hardin County and Dyer County here in the nightcap. For Dyer County, it'll be Markel King, Hunter Box, Braylon Taylor, Ethan Smith, and Ethan Tobert. For Hardin County, it will be McKinley Thomas, Cooper Harris, Rivers Hunt, and Marlon Yarbrough and Jake Gallick. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the opening tip when we return right after this. All right, the ball up. Hardin County has a basketball to Thomas, over to Gallick. Gallick fires a quick three and knocks it down. That's the way we start right here.
That's quick. I didn't even get the boom on that one.
Hardin County is going to turn them over. So it's King, Box, Taylor, Smith, and Tobert. You'll probably hear Tobert's name a lot. Yarbrough with the basketball, driving down the lane, quickly out to Harris. Harris fires another three, in and out, no good. Thomas with a rebound, puts it up, no good. Tobert gets a rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Thomas. Tobert had 29, if I'm not mistaken,
That's
the last
right.
time we were over there, and probably had about that many rebounds, it seemed like. King with a basketball, gets it over to Smith. Smith has it to King. King fires in and out, no good. They crash the boards, and Thomas comes down with it. Quickly out to Gallick, and it's going to be tipped away by Tobert. He throws it in. Man, what a play. Gets it to King. Over to Taylor. Taylor driving up off the glass, no good, but he's fouled.
I get Rivers on that foul. You know, Braylon Taylor's an athletic kid, and, boy, he showed some speed on that breakaway.
So Taylor goes up. His first one is good. It's 3-1. Next one on the way, off the back iron, no good. Hunt controls the rebound to Yarbrough. Yarbrough in the backcourt to Hunt. Hunt back to Yarbrough. King working on him, gets it across the timeline. Quickly to Gallick, right around the top of the key. Inside to Hunt. Hunt driving on Tobert, goes up with the right hand, no good. Tipped out. Taylor with a basketball, 1-on-3, spins in the lane, loses the basketball. King picks it up, and then Harris, for some reason, gives him a hug.
He did. That's a nice way to put it, Steve. Letting the love flow.
Yeah, letting the love flow there on a Friday night. Well, we're getting into February. Smith with the basketball out to King. King into Tobert. Tobert down to Taylor, goes up, and they get him with a charge. Well, he came down on top of him. That's Gallick as he had position, and it's 3-1. Tigers will have it in the backcourt to Gallick. Gallick back to Hunt. Hunt to Yarbrough. Yarbrough across the timeline. Taylor on him to Gallick. Gallick right side. They're in the south end of the court. Harris with the basketball along the baseline. Gallick splits a couple of defenders. Gets it over to Hunt. Hunt thinking about the three. Now he'll get it back to Yarbrough. To Thomas cutting toward the basket. Good.
Nice pass.
Good cut by McKinley. And it's 5-1 Hardin County. Smith with a basketball. Gallick on him. Now they're double teaming him over there in the corner. Gets it back out front to Box. Box to Taylor, and they'll set up their offense. 5:47 to go here in the first. King inside to Tolbert. Tolbert quickly to Taylor. Taylor drives, puts up the floater, and they're going to get him with, no, this
they
time.
Got a block. Yeah.
They got the block. So Taylor will go to the line. Taylor will go to the line to shoot a pair. First one up is good. So he'll get another.
5:40 to play. It is 5-2.
And Taylor up with his second. It's good. 5-3 now with 5:40 to go. Hardin County has it. Yarbrough almost throws it away. Harris picks it up. They're in the front court. He's getting bumped around.
Yeah, he's pushed him all the way out, nearly out of bounds.
And then they finally get the call. So that one will be on Box. That'll be his first, team's second. So Hunt will have it over here in front of their bench. Gets it to Marlin. Marlin out front. Quickly over to Thomas on the left side. Back out front to Marlin. Marlin to Thomas. Thomas fires. No good. Rebound Smith. Or excuse me, Box. Smith has it all the way down the lane against Hunt. No good. And Hunt comes down with a rebound. And he'll go across the timeline. Hustling down in the paint. Gets it off to Gallick. Gallick gets hung up there by Tolbert. Now they're on the ground. And then we'll have a jump ball. And it'll be Dyer County basketball on the jump ball. So, 5:06 to go. 5-3 our score. Both teams kind of feeling themselves out right now. King with the basketball, gets it across to Tolbert. Quickly into Box. Box goes up. He walked, but he scored the basket too, and they didn't get the walk. 5-5 now. Yarbrough with the basketball to Gallick. Gallick, top of the key. Now he'll drive on Tolbert. And it's going to go out of bounds. And now they're going to hit him with a tee. No.
Yeah, they're going to get Gallick. He said something.
Well, he just kind of looked back at him, but he's got to learn to control his emotions out here. I mean, they're tee happy.
Yeah, Mr. Norville was looking for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
He's explaining to Rory what happened. I don't know.
Yeah. Only thing I wish is Robin was here right now. His man's here. First one up by Tolbert. No good.
You know, Tolbert hadn't scored yet, Steve.
Yeah, give him time. 5-5, 4:44 to go. Next one up is good. There you go. He's on the board.
Okay.
6-5 Dyer County. They'll get the ball side court. So Taylor has a basketball. Right side out front to King. King over to Box. Box quickly to Smith in the corner. Back out the Box. Now Taylor has it right around the free throw line. Backs it out. Smith with the basketball left wing. Back to Taylor out front. Over to King right side. Yarbrough on him. King with the basketball. Gets it to Box. Down low to Tolbert. And they're double teaming him. And now we got a foul.
They're getting Caleb on that foul. I didn't really see that.
Yeah, the fouls have been touchy, especially seems like first couple of quarters of both games. Taylor with the basketball out front.
Yeah, he did that. Yep.
I don't know what that was.
Well, he carried the ball. He was going to pick it up, and then he decided to dribble. He carried it.
Yeah. I saw what he did. I just didn't know why. So 6-5 score, 4:05 to go. Yarborough has it to McGee in the game now. McGee to Hunt, left wing to Thomas. Thomas fires a three, nailed it.
Attaboy, McKinley.
Puts the Tigers back on top, 8-6. Smith with the basketball, being trapped in the backcourt. Now they'll get it across to Tolbert. They find Box all alone. Harris gets him from behind. And Hunt comes down on the rebound. Yarborough has it. Quickly over to Thomas. Thomas fires a three. Got
it. He's hot.
So a good defensive effort by Harris, and Thomas comes up with a three, and it's 11-6. Taylor with the basketball, almost throws it out of bounds. McGee on the ground. Now Taylor will pick it back up, driving on Yarborough, and it'll be good. Lays it up over the front iron. Yarborough with the basketball, quickly to McGee. McGee to Harris. Harris run the floor, up off the glass, no good. Now Tolbert's going to throw it away. Yarborough has it. Watch out from behind. King is going to hustle down. He gets it back in the box. Box to Tolbert. Good hustle play there by King. And now Tolbert's going to throw it away. They're going to give it to the Tigers. Coach Carpenter talking to the official. Lambert will come into the game. So it's Hunt, Yarborough, McGee, Lambert, and Thomas for Hardin County.
11-8 your score, 2:54 to play in the first quarter.
Yarborough has a basketball, backcourt to Hunt. Hunt is going to get it to Yarborough. Yarborough's going to throw it away, trying to get it to McGee. Tolbert has a basketball outside. Thomas all over him. He almost throws it away to Taylor. Taylor gets it to Box. Box to King. Back to Box inside, and they're going to get Hunt with a foul. I thought he had all ball.
Yep. You know, these officials having a tough time. I think they call fouls when they're supposed to, and they don't call fouls.
Well, I think they're just having a tough time, period, and just let them play a little bit. We didn't come to see them. First one up by Box is good. 11-9 now. Tigers on top. 2:33 to go here in the first. Next one on the way is good as well. And it's 11-10. So to bring in Rivers will sit, and Whitley will come in for the Tigers. To Yarborough. Yarborough in the backcourt, being worked over by King. Gets it to Whitley. Whitley across the timeline into McGee. McGee over to Thomas. Thomas fires. Knocked it down again. He's red hot in the corner, and it's 13-10. Taylor with a basketball. Gets it to King, being pressured in the backcourt. Now gets it across the timeline. Thomas all over him, and finally gets it back to Taylor. Taylor over to Smith. He's wide open off the back iron. No good. Knocked away from Lambert, and Thomas ends up with a rebound. Here comes Yarborough across the timeline. Yarborough all the way, goes around Tolbert. And was it good? I can't tell.
No, it didn't go in. He got a block on Tolbert.
Good body control there by Marlin as he went right around Tolbert. And he'll go to the line to shoot a couple.
Tolbert had good position, but Marlin just went around him.
1:48 to go, 14-10 our score. Hardin County on top. Yarborough will shoot two. First one up is good. If you're watching on YouTube and you're having trouble on the south end of the court, this goal that's here in front of us has been here for about 4 years. I can't move it. It is in the way.
Yep.
Next one on the way is good. 16-10 now, Hardin County. Box with the basketball to Smith. Smith along the baseline, gets trapped underneath, throws it off Lambert's leg, out of bounds. Good play by Smith, got in trouble.
Yep.
Threw it off Lambert's legs, and it'll be Dyer County basketball underneath the goal. Taylor gets it in to King. King at the top of the key, trying to get it into Tolbert. Knocked away, still on the ground. Now Smith picks it up, floats it up for about a 7-footer. And now they're going to get Wilkes with a charge, and that was a flop.
That was an absolute flop, and the young boy got it, and that's a tough call. No, it's a terrible call.
It is a terrible call. He did that several times down in Dyer County. And he's getting an earful. He's learning a lesson tonight for sure. Smith with the basketball to Taylor out front. Yarborough on him. Back over to his left to King. King inside the box. Box goes up. Whitley blocks it. Yarbrough comes down with it. Lambert with the basketball on the right side. Trying to get it into Yarbrough, throws it away. Bad play. And now King has it, tipping it up and down, and he goes in. They're going to get him for a walk.
Yep.
They are very, very quick on the defensive end, and you've got to be precise with your passing. Yarbrough with the basketball almost gets it knocked away from him, and now they're going to get Marlin as he was getting pushed down the floor by King. But anyway, he turns it over, and Pete has reared his head again. Taylor with the basketball. Goes in, running around the free throw line. And there's going to be a foul call, and that one's going to be on Marlin. And they'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. We've got 19 fouls.
They've got 3.
With 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter, they've got 3. And now we got an official that's having some problems. And now they're sending somebody out.
Yeah.
He just needs to go up top.
Yeah, these officials are awful.
Yeah.
Wimpy.
Well, if they're hearing things, too. Taylor will shoot, and it's good. So he'll get the bonus. Taylor, a couple of dribbles. 53 seconds to go, 16-11, 16-12 now. Hardin County with the basketball. Yarbrough with it in the backcourt. King on him. Good matchup there. King and Yarbrough. Yarbrough gets it across the timeline. They're all over.
Yeah, I mean, how do you not call that a foul?
Yarbrough. And Yarbrough almost steals it away. King goes up, and he's going to be fouled by Lambert. And that'll be our 10th team foul.
In the first quarter.
Yeah, in the first quarter. We could get 30.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So that'll send King to the free throw line. Martin's going to have to kind of get a little bit under control. And what I mean is King is being very physical with him as he has the ball dribbling it down the court. He misses the front end of the 2. He gets the bonus, and it's good. 16-13, 37 seconds to go. Yarbrough has it back court. King on him. Yarbrough with the basketball across the timeline. Gets it to Whitley. Whitley, left side to McGee. McGee right around the free throw line. Goes up. That's Whitley with the right hand. It's going to be swatted out of bounds, but they're going to call Smith for the foul now. I didn't see that one.
Well, it was off the ball. We were watching the play. I think they got him after the screen.
Wilkes will throw it in underneath the basket. Gets it to Lambert. Lambert back to Wilkes. Wilkes has it. Gets it to Lambert. Lambert to McGee. McGee quickly over to Whitley. Whitley fires a 3. No good. Tolbert gets the rebound. 12 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Taylor has a basketball. Gets it to King. Wilkes on him. 4 seconds. Smith out front. Over to Taylor. Taylor fires a long 3. Almost knocked it in. But it goes off the rim, and that's the way we'll finish the first quarter. Exciting first quarter, 16-13, Hardin County on top. We'll be back right after this timeout. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. 16-13 our score.
Are you wore out after that first quarter?
Yeah, it's kind of tiring, wasn't it? Well, that long first game. Woo! What we play, about 2 hours in the first game?
Well, it's 8 o'clock.
16-13 our score. We'll move to the second quarter. In an action-packed first quarter, we got 10 fouls. They have 4. As a lot of whistles being blown in this game. They get paid by the whistle. So they should collect some good money tonight. Yarbrough with the basketball. Throws it away, and then Gallick comes up with it. McKinley cut it to the basket and get it up high off the glass. Good. Good cut by McKinley. And Taylor has it now, hustling down the floor. Spins on Gallick, goes to the basket. Hunt rejects him. And then Gallick comes down with it. Hunt with the basketball quickly to Thomas. Thomas fires from the corner off the iron, no good. Hunt with the basketball up off the glass, no good, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be Hardin County basketball. Rivers was too wide open.
He was too wide open. Absolutely.
Harris will get it in to Yarbrough. Yarbrough driving, spinning, goes up off the glass, good, and they're going to give it to him. They'll get King with a foul. So Yarbrough will go to the line to try to get a three-point play, and now Moore will come in, and Parker will come in, Box will come out, and Smith will come out. Yarbrough fires. Good. Gets a three-point play. Moore with the basketball over to Taylor, to Tolbert. Tolbert looking inside. Now he'll have to get it back out to King. King drives, dumps it off in the middle, goes up, no good. Goes up again, blocked by Hunt. Tolbert controls the rebound. He'll go up. He's fouled by Hunt, I think. What I don't understand, and I'm not saying anything, but we've got officials underneath. And being blocked,
this guy made the call all the way nearly half court.
Yeah, he's out here by the scoreboard. I mean, the scores table. Tolbert goes up. I mean, you don't have to call blow your whistle every time. And I tell you, in high school, a lot of times, they anticipate a foul.
Yep. Well, and that's 3 on Rivers, which hurts.
First one is up, is good by Tolbert. Next one on the way is good as well.
21-15.
Hardin County with the basketball. Yarbrough in the backcourt to Whitley. Whitley across the timeline. Parker on him. Now Yarbrough. Yarbrough right around the free throw line. Goes in. And they're going to say he's fouled.
I think they got him before the shot.
They're going to get Parker with the foul. So it'll be Hardin County basketball underneath their own basket. They get it out to Yarbrough. Quickly over to Harris, right side, 6:38 to go in the half. Whitley with the basketball now, back out front to Thomas. Thomas driving. They're going to say he's fouled. And that'll put the Tigers on the line. They were going to call that one on Moore.
I think they're trying to catch up now.
Well, that's usually the way it happens. So that'll send Thomas to the line. First one up is off the iron, no good. Tolbert controls the rebound. King with the basketball, crosses the timeline, circles back around, gets it over to Moore. Moore back to King. Thomas will pick him up there. Over to Taylor, right side. Back to King, over to Moore. Moore looking inside to Tolbert, gets it to King. Now Taylor outside, back to Moore on the left side. Dribbles to his right, gets it to King. King dribbles left, puts up a tough runner, good.
Nice shot.
21-17. Here's a long pass down to Harris. Harris goes up off the glass, no good, but they're going to get Moore for the block. Good find there by Yarbrough as he saw Harris all alone down here on the other end of the court. So Cooper will go to the line to shoot a couple. First one up is good.
Just hung on.
22-17. Cooper had a big night over at Liberty on Tuesday night. He ended up with 20 points over there. Next one on the way, good as well. 23-17. Here comes Taylor quickly across the timeline. And it's going to be knocked away. Whitley's going to come up with it as he gets it tipped by Yarbrough. Yarbrough has it. And now we have a technical.
They got a technical on the assistant coach at Dyer County. I'm not what sure his name is, but
well,
they got an assistant there.
He's wondering what he said.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll shoot a couple. Man, there's been some technicals tonight.
Man, this has been a crazy night.
Yep. Yarbrough hits them both, and it'll be Tiger basketball. So technical on the coach, and Coach McCord looks around at him like, what in the world?
I kind of understand.
Yeah. A lot of chewing on ears tonight by both coaching staff. Now we're going to throw the ball away. Taylor has it all the way in, throws up a runner. It's going to be no good, but he was fouled, I think, before the shot, I believe. Or are they going to get him?
No, they're going to get McKinley.
So Thomas will pick up the foul. 5:29 to go, 25-17. That'll send Taylor to the line. First one on the way, off the front iron, no good.
You know, the officials are supposed to be invisible, aren't they, Steve?
They're supposed to be, yes. Next one on the way is good. But sometimes, you know, a couple of teams, they get.
It's a little chippy tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, they know how this is between these two teams. They knew it would be a physical game. But sometimes you just got to stay out of the way until it gets out of control. Yarbrough with the basketball. Spins at the free throw line.
Nice.
Shoots good. Almost lost it. Got it back. And then nailed it. 27-18 our score now. King with the basketball to Moore. Moore has it driving down the lane. Dumps it off to Parker. Parker goes up. Are they going to get him with a charge?
No, they're going to get a charge on the young man that passed the ball. Basket no good.
So it'll be Hardin County basketball. Gallick across the timeline. Stops at the free throw line and just gets run over by Parker.
He didn't mean to do that. I wouldn't even have to call a foul on him on that one, but it was a foul.
Yeah, he just kind of looked up, and then there was Jake. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair as both teams in the double bonus. First one on the way is good. Into the game is Ligon and Box. Moore and Parker will come out for Dyer County. Jake will get another, 28-18. Tigers up by 10. Next one on the way is good, 29-18. Taylor with the basketball in the backcourt. Dribbles across the timeline. Goes over to Ligon. Ligon on the right side. To King right out at the key. Now to Taylor. Taylor down the Box. Box drives the baseline. He's going to be fouled by Whitley.
That was a foul.
So Box will go to the line to shoot a pair with 4:41 to go. You know, they do the same thing as a girls team. Of course,
really
they're coached by, the same coaches.
True.
But they'll drive it and then lean. If you'll notice, they'll lean into the defender and try to pick that foul up. First one up is good. 29-19 now. Next one on the way is good as well, 29-20. Tigers up by 9, 4:40 to go. Whitley with a basketball to Gallick. Gallick back to Whitley. Left side. Gallick, top of the key, working on Tolbert. Now he'll pull it back, get it to Harris. Harris fires a long three, nailed it. Good smooth stroke there by Cooper.
Sure was.
And it's 32-20 now. Tigers up by 12. 4:17 to go here in the half. Ligon with the basketball, left side. They dared him to shoot the three, and now we got a whistle. What is that one?
Well, they're going to get Whitley.
Battling down there with Tolbert.
Yeah. You know, it looks like we were running a boxing one on that trip down the floor with Whitley on Tolbert.
So Tolbert will go to the line to shoot a pair. First one on the way is good. And now Wilson and Smith will come into the line. King and Box will have a set. They'll take a seat. That's what they'll do. Been a long day.
Oh, yeah.
Next one off the front iron, no good. Whitley with the rebound. John's come in here and played good.
He has.
Yarbrough with the ball. Gets it to Gallick. Gallick goes up, blocked. Now Smith has a basketball. It's bouncing all over the place. Liggins picks it up. Wilson gets it, spins into the lane, goes up, and there will be a foul on Yarbrough, I believe. Now, I think we're going to need to change our pay scale by the game and not by the foul. It's unbelievable.
It really is.
Apparently they don't have anywhere to be. First one up, no good. Next one up by Wilson is good. And it's 32-22. They cut it to 10 with 3:52 to go. Yarbrough with a basketball, legging on him. Yarbrough gets it to Gallick. Gallick right at the half-court line. Now he's going to drive on Tolbert. Gets an elbow in the face. Spins, puts it up. No good. Boy, a good move.
That was a great move.
Couldn't knock it down. Tolbert with a rebound, and now we're going to have a foul on
McKinley. Thomas,
yeah, he got up under him while he was moving too. And so Taylor will go to the line to shoot a pair. How many free throws is that here in the first half?
Well, that's 3 fouls on McKinley as well. And we're not out of the first half.
First one up is good by Taylor. Now McGee will come into the game for Jake. And Lambert will come in the game for Thomas. Thomas had the hot hand. We need to keep him in the game. But he'll come out with 3:34 to go. Taylor up and good, gets a pair. And it's 32-24. Yarbrough with the basketball. Marlin's going to be worn out after this game. Has a basketball working on Liggins. At the free throw line. Fades away. No good. Tolbert tipping it around. McGee ends up with it. Goes up off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. It's on the floor now. Liggins after it. Whitley after it. And now we got a jump ball call. Caleb, I mean, he ripped that rebound down, but just couldn't get enough control of it to get the shot off. Liggins with a basketball. 3:06 to go. Wilson into Taylor. He's going to lose it. He got in a whirling dervish in there. Ball came out. Harris got it. Yarbrough has it now, front court. Yarbrough, free throw line with a floater.
What a move.
Good. Beat Liggins.
Yep.
To the point of contact and hit the little floater, and it's 34-24. Taylor with a basketball out front. Over to Liggins. Lambert on him. Liggins drives, now kicks it back out to Wilson. Wilson off Lambert's foot. Yarbrough, or they're going to say it's off.
Yeah, 20.
Smith, as they were both hustling, it goes off Smith's foot. Now King will come in, and Wilson will have a seat. Lambert to throw it in. Gets it to Yarbrough, left side. Thought about a long three. I've seen him do it before. Working on King. Backs up. Looking for some help. Finally gets it to Whitley. Whitley fires. No good. King puts it up. Gets the rebound, and he's across the timeline. I was fixing to say, I don't think that's what Coach Carpenter wanted. That's not who you want shooting your threes. Liggins over on the right side. Back out front to Smith. Smith to Liggins. Under 2 to go here in the half. King with the basketball, top of the key. Driving, kicks it back out to Smith. over to Liggins. He drives with a floater. It's going to be tipped away by Lambert. Good defensive play.
Yep.
And he gets it to Yarbrough. Yarbrough quickly down to Harris. Harris working on Smith right around the three-point line, driving. Gives it to McGee. McGee's going to dribble back out. They'll get it to Harris. They'll start over. Harris drives. Still in the lane. And he runs right into Tolbert. Oh, my gosh. I mean, he anticipated that. It was in slow motion.
Yeah.
And I don't know that he touched him.
No, I really don't either.
And if you're that big and you can go down.
Well, the official was behind Tolbert, and he just saw him fall down. That's all he saw.
Wow. 34-24, 125 to go. Here's a three-pointer, no good. King gets the rebound right around the free throw line, spins, turns off the glass over Thomas. Good. Or, excuse me, Wilkes. Wilkes with the basketball. King on him. Gives it to Whitley. Whitley out front, driving. Gets it to McGee.
Pass.
McGee goes off the glass. Good.
That's a nice pass by John.
36-26. Under a minute to go here in the half. Taylor with the basketball on the right side. Goes into the lane. Up over Whitley. He's going to score. And what are they going to call?
They called a charge. You know, the official behind the goal was fixing to call a block. I'm thankful Pete overruled him.
So now Coach McCord wants to call a timeout, and that's what he saw too. He said the other official was fixing to call a block, but it doesn't matter.
No. The call's been made.
Yeah, the call was made. He overruled him. We got a timeout. 50 seconds to go here in the first half. 36-26 our score. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Well, what crowd is here? They're very boisterous on both sides, and these officials have absolutely lost control.
Yep. Well, McCord's the kind of coach that can get under a crowd's skin.
Yeah.
I've seen him do it a lot through the years as we've battled Dyer County.
Well, I see what he was talking about. He's got a valid argument. As the official underneath, he was going to show the block sign, and then the other official overruled. Wheeler with the basketball to Whitley. Whitley to Lambert. Lambert across the timeline. Fires from the top of the key, partially blocked. McGee gets it, puts it up off the glass. Good strong rebound. And McGee puts it off the glass. Here's Taylor quickly down. He misses a layup. Whitley's going to run it down. They'll get it to Wilkes.
Well, John's had a good game.
Yep. 27 seconds to go. Wheeler across the timeline. Gets it over to Lambert. Lambert fires a three. No good. Smith, they end up with the basketball, and here comes the Choctaws running. Smith down the line, and they're going to get Wilkes.
That was a makeup call there. That's the
block.
That's the block he wanted to call a while ago. He gave that to McCord, and he earned it.
So Smith will go to the line. First one up is good. 12.8 seconds to go. 11-point lead for the Tigers in an exciting first half. Next one on the way is no good. Harris gets a rebound, gets it to Wilkes. Over to Whitley. Whitley to Harris. Harris has it. 4 seconds to McGee. McGee fires. No good. And a desperation shot almost in and out.
My goodness.
It wasn't almost in and out. It was almost in. Thank goodness it came out. And that's the way the first half will end. Hardin County on top. They lead it by 11. 38-27. We'll have your first half totals when we return in just 1 minute. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch. 38-27 our score. Tigers on top by 11 over the Choctaws here at halftime. Let's look at our first half totals.
I'm going to run through these quick because I want to get Coach Ron in here after a huge win for the Lady Tigers. But a great first half for our Tigers as they lead Dyer County 38-27. Big first half for McKinley Thomas, shooting well from the three. He had 3 threes in the game in the first half. Ended the first half with 13 points. Cooper Harris with 5, Marlon Yarbrough with 11, Jake Gallick with 5, and Caleb McGee come in the second quarter and really did a good job after Rivers got in foul trouble. 2 big rebounds there right toward the end of the first half and a good putback. He ended the first half with 4 points. 38-27, your Tigers are leading Dyer County here in the first half.
Well, we got a couple of Tigers in foul trouble, and then we got some good bench play, and that's what you always want. And John and McGee came in and did an outstanding job, and also Wheeler as well for Hardin County and Lambert. So Coach Carpenter got some bench play, got to set his 2 starters out for the remainder of the second quarter and kept them out of foul trouble. Let's bring in Coach Ron Burnham.
I just want to say one thing before we get started watching this boys game. They better get it under control with these officials.
Yep.
It's way too rough, and there's a lot of big hits, and I'm just afraid if they don't get it under control.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm afraid our listeners are thinking me and Steve are really biased, but this has been a tough game for these officials.
Our game was kind of rough, but this one out here,
right.
It's real physical.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. When you got a game like this, is it did they get a call maybe and go, hey, okay, these are 2 physical teams. They don't like each other. They're going to go at it. You know, you might want to try to – but you can, as officials, you can get too involved, and then what happens, that brings a crowd into it on both sides, and then you lose control.
Well, what you don't want to do is do like this. About with, I guess there was 5 minutes left, and it was right down here to the left over here, north corner. But there was 5 either rebounds, block shot, slap ball, and then all of a sudden they were going after the ball because it got loose, and you're going to call that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
that's when you let them play physical, then let them play physical.
Right.
But if you got to call some of them fouls that when they body them up. But
let's talk about your game. You had a big game tonight, and the Lady Tigers started out hot. They played well over at Jackson, even though that was a bad Liberty team. But they played well, shot the ball well, and that carried over into tonight's game.
Listen, I can't tell you how proud I am of. We didn't back down one time from them. I mean, they kind of tried to play a little physical with us, and it got to some of our girls, but it wasn't where they were running from them. They were going to stand up for themselves, and we did a great job of moving the ball and playing defense. And Scholar, the last couple games, has done like we have asked her to do, taking it to the basket, trying to score, and she made some pretty dimes, man. She passed some good assists up. But we had kids, and we had Strick started hitting some threes, and Callahan started hitting a few shots, and kids were running the floor well. And at sometimes tonight, and having Scholar out there, and by far she was the best player on the floor, I felt like. But at times, Haley Haddock looked like she was the best player on the floor. She did a lot of good things, got some rebounds. She got real strong on the rebound and put it back up, and Scholar found a good job getting her. So did the other girls. I meant Faith Ann coming in off the bench, and you can't say enough about Harville playing hurt and getting after it and getting it banged up and taking it to the basket. And so we had some pretty good, decent scoring. We had Strick with 8, Harville with 7, Callahan with 9, and Monica with 9. And then we had Scholar with 21 and Haley Haddock with 13. So we almost had 5 people in double digits the way they moved the ball and did a good job.
Yep.
But and I know some people watching the game might have thought, man, why didn't he get them people in off the bench? We have a thing with our rotation up here with them is a thing called point differentials. They beat us by 7 points, so we had to beat them by 8.
Yep.
And we were up 14, And I was thinking, well, if we with 30 seconds left, they hit a three, still hit another three, and all of a sudden now we're in second place instead of first place. I don't know if I told you, but we're in first place, right?
Yeah, we are. We do.
That's big, Coach, when it comes tournament time, because the way it's my understanding is the way it is this year. You win the district and you're at home, and
that's right. And I don't want to talk bad about any team, but Liberty and Brighton are not as good as they have been in the past.
Right.
So that by them, one of them would have to come here to play us, and that would probably give us, a practice round to get ready to go, and to either play Mumford or play Dyer County. But we have to take care of Mumford over here. And Mumford plays a game that is a slow-down game, so they're going to be in the game. You just got to be able to take care of business. But to me, this is one of the biggest wins we've had in a long time here. And I'm like Steve, and some other people too. I wish that we could have had this crowd filled up in the student body, and it would have been a night to remember.
Yeah,
I just opened the door and told everybody to come on. What are they going to do to you?
Well, February 1st, we'll be able to do it.
Yeah, we're going to be on the road.
We do. I'm going to tell you, we have a game we set for February the 9th.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be a 4:30 start for the girls, and we're going to play Collierville, and the boys are going to have a 6 o'clock game, and they're playing Brooks from Alabama.
Okay.
Here?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Great.
So Carroll Academy, we canceled that game with them and picked up some other teams. And Collierville, I wanted to play them because them and Houston are already in the sectionals because they're the only two team in their district, and the team they have no teams in the region playing, so they're going to be playing for the region championship.
Wow.
So,
well, real quick before we had to take a timeout, I was thinking about Haley in the game she played over at Brighton, even though it wasn't against the best talent, and then the game she played the other night going, we talked about it on Sports Talk, the way she was really going to the basket and going up strong, and that's carried over because she really controlled, her and Skylar both controlled the paint for you tonight. They altered a lot of shots, got a lot of rebounds, and there's a lot to that. They may not block every shot, but they alter a lot.
Oh, they do. Listen, I know what we're trying to tell them girls. Dyer County has some really good shooters out there. They really do. They got
Springer had 4 in the game.
Yeah, she can fill it up, and Cavendish can shoot it good. And this Barry girl, every time, I know she only had 4 points, but I've watched her play Lawrence County, and we watched them play Tishomingo, and every time she was open, if you left her open, she was draining it. So we were trying to play more tighter man on them three, and if they got by you, we had Skylar and Haley in the middle ready to try to help you out with their hands up. But, man, I was tickled to death, and I'm glad that people come out tonight. And it's just, again, like I told our girls, it's one of the biggest wins we've had here in a while. Dyer County has had our number for a few years, even though we beat them for the district championship. They've had a good team, and they have a good team this year, but our team was just a little bit better tonight. We split with them, so if we can take care of Mumford and we can take for homecoming and take care of Brighton for senior night the next Friday, then we'll stay in first place.
Good deal. Congratulations on the big win. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Sports Talk, 9:30. If you make it.
I won't be making it. Miss Rich is coming.
Well, we'll talk to her about it. It'll be better.
Yeah, and don't be talking bad about me because I have to do some family.
Well, things. Hey, look, when you don't show up anything, you're free. You're free.
I don't miss often.
I know. All right, we'll take we'll just keep it right here as we head to the third quarter. 38-27 our score from Michaela West Gymnasium. We got a good one going on. Appreciate you tuning in and watching on YouTube TV, Slice 93. Yarborough has a basketball to start the third quarter. Harris with it, up off the glass, no good. Smith skies and gets the rebound for Dyer County. King with a basketball to Smith out front. Smith over to Taylor. Taylor now with the basketball going to his right. Gets it inside to Tolbert. And now we got a charge call. As Gallick got him, Tobert turned into him, and he didn't believe it, but he did it. So 38-27, Gallick with the basketball, quickly down the floor, down the lane, goes in, and it's going to be knocked away by Taylor. Hardin County basketball, Thomas underneath our basket, trying to get it to Hunt. It's going to be knocked away by Box. So Hardin County will have it again. Yarbrough with a quick three, no good. Gallick with a rebound,
yes.
Bouncing around the iron, good. So Gallick with a basket. Taylor with the basketball out front. Thomas on him. They switch. Yarbrough picks him up. Now King. King at the top of the key to Tobert, right around the free throw line. Gets it stripped by Thomas. Thomas comes out with it. He's off to the races against King. Goes up with the right hand. No good. Smith gets a rebound. Quickly to King. To Box. Box up off the glass. No good. Harris comes down with it. Here comes Hardin County. Yarbrough. Right side to Gallick. Gallick driving the lane. Goes up with a little floater. No good. Tobert clears a rebound.
Tobert gives it off to Braylon Taylor. Dyer County wants to attack. They bring it up in the front court. Back to
Tobert with a long three off the back iron. No good. Harris gets the rebound for Hardin County and gets it to Yarbrough. Yarbrough and King. They've been going at it all night long.
Yeah,
Yarbrough with the basketball, front court. Right around the right side, goes in, floats off the glass, no good, and that's a technical as Tobert slapped the backboard while it was on the backboard.
Not a technical, but a goaltender.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We got the points.
Well, you can't slap the backboard with the ball, especially in there, off the backboard. So anyway, we'll take it. Anyway, we can get it. 42-27. Tobert, triple team, goes up strong. No good. Gallick gets the rebound. And he'll get it to Yarbrough. Quickly to Thomas. Thomas, 2-on-2, and he's going to throw it away. Trying to get Harris running, and Taylor steps in front of it. Now Taylor comes down, gets it to Box. Box fires a three, and no good. Smith has it, throws it up off the backboard, no good. And now King has it. King fires from three, no good. Hunt finally comes down with it. They're all grabbing him, and now we got a jump ball.
My goodness.
He was in the middle of three. Somebody grabbed the basketball. They call it jump ball. And when I say throw, I know they shoot, but some of these are throws. That was a throw off the basketball, off the backboard. King with the basketball. Quickly in the box. Box shoots. No good. King gets it. No good. Still battling around. Tobert gets it. Goes up. It's good, and he's fouled. And it's getting chippy out there, too, kind of like the ladies' game. So that'll be on Gallick. That'll be his third. We got three with 3 fouls, and he's going to come out, and McGee is going to come into the game. Man, they're doing some battling in there in the paint. 42-29 the score, 5:14 to go here in the third. Tobert, a couple of dribbles, fires, and gets the three-point play. Now Hunt with the basketball in the backcourt across the timeline. He's getting just absolutely mauled. Finally stopped at the three-point line. Nails it.
Look at Rivers go.
Box tried to knock it away from him, overrun him, and then Rivers knocked it down. Box with it now. Pushes Yarbrough off.
Yeah, he did. Well,
and he's going to get Yarbrough.
He pushed him off.
He pushed him off with his left arm, left forearm. How many is that on Marlin? That's his second.
That's his second.
King will throw it in underneath the basket. And it's going to go out of bounds on Tobert as they knock it away. And big Tobert.
Tobert's not been the Tobert we saw in Dyer County.
No, he was real happy over there. He's not smiling much over here. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he didn't like the drive.
Well, he's only scored 1 bucket tonight. He's got 7 points, but 5 free throws.
Hardin County basketball. Hunt has it in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline. Going down the lane. Turns around. Finds Harris open for three. No good. McGee trying to battle Tolbert. Tolbert gets it. Fires it quickly to Box. Box goes in around Harris. No good. McGee comes down with it.
Boy, McGee's a rebounder.
Hunt with a basketball, working on Box right side. They're on the north end of the court. Over to Thomas at the top of the key. Thomas looks around, gets it to Lambert, thinks about a three. Back to Harris. Harris inside to Hunt. Hunt spins to the left, goes up, no good. And it's going to come, it'll be Smith. Here comes Smith all the way, coast to coast, no good. Harris gets the rebound to Lambert. Lambert over to Hunt, and he'll set up right there and let everybody catch up. To get it to Thomas. Thomas fires, no good. Smith with a rebound. Man, he's a jackrabbit.
Yep.
Once he gets it, he's gone. So he'll slow up, though, this time. He'll get it back to Taylor at the top of the key. 3:47 to go. Tigers up by 15. They try to get it inside the box, tipped away. Thomas has it. They get it to Yarbrough. Back to Thomas. Off the glass, good.
That was sweet.
Good play by Lambert and Thomas, and the Tigers up by 17, and Coach McCord wants to take a timeout.
You hate to see it.
3:25 to go here in the third. 47-30 our score. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, welcome back to McKellar Welch Gymnasium. 3:25 to go, 47-30 our score. Hardin County on top. Appreciate everybody watching on YouTube. Asking where the scoreboard is. I got a lot going on.
Steve's doing about 5 different things right now up here in this press box.
So
he amazes me.
I figured I would just tell you the score instead of try to keep up with it.
We're up 17.
That's all that matters. We appreciate you tuning in, though, to Hardin County basketball tonight. I want to remind you in the morning sports talk at 9:30. From the Sports Talk studio, Coach Rich will be in, along with Coach Carpenter, unless he sends a substitute in for his part of it. But we'll be there. We'll talk about tonight's game, Tuesday night's game, and get you set for next week. Liggins with a basketball for Dyer County. To Moore. Moore back to King. King gets it back to Liggins. He's going to dribble it back out. Now he attacks. Goes right around Hunt. No good. Hunt clears a rebound and gets it to Harris. Harris quickly to Thomas. Thomas a wide open three. Fires. No good. Harris with the rebound. Goes up.
Yes,
good.
sir.
49-30 now. King with the basketball. Drives, shoots, no good. Hunt gets the rebound, and now he's all over Rivers. And that'll be on King. That'll be his second, team's third, I believe. Let's see. Parker's coming into the game now. Moore's in the game. Liggins, King, and Taylor for Dyer County. Hunt with a basketball, working on Taylor in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline to the front court to Lambert. Lambert has it right side, dribbling around top of the key to McGee. Back out to Lambert. Lambert to Hunt. Almost stolen away by King. He's a player.
Yeah,
I like him.
Well, they're athletic. This Dyer County bunch is athletic.
I wonder if his sister is.
Could be.
Yeah.
Brooklyn King.
Yeah.
And she's athletic.
Hunt with the basketball right around the timeline, trying to get it into Harris. Almost knocked away. Cooper picks it up. Now he dribbles the baseline, working on Taylor. Puts up a shot. No good. And Parker comes down with it, and he'll get it to Moore. Moore across the timeline to Liggins, right side. Over to King, top of the key. 1:53 to go. Tigers up by 19, 49-30. To Moore. Moore drives with the left hand, shoots, no good. McGee gets the rebound, gets it to Hunt. Hunt quickly down to Lambert. Lambert to Thomas. Thomas goes up.
Yes!
They caught him underneath the basket. He got behind the defense, and McKinley puts it up. He's had a good night offensively tonight. Now he's going to get a foul. How many is that on him? That's going to be his fourth.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 17 on the night for the Tigers. King will get it in to Taylor. Trying the baseline, puts it up over McGee. No good. And now we got a foul, I think a push-off on Parker for Dyer County. Good call right there.
Yep.
1:23 to go, 51-30 our score. Lady Tigers won in a big way in the first game. Hardin County trying to match them here and win their third in a row. But we got a lot of basketball to go. Hunt with a basketball. Now he's going to be fouled again by King. King will harass you going down or dribbling down the court for sure. He's a very physical player and quick. Hunt with the basketball. Now he goes into the lane up with the left hand. No good, but he was fouled by King.
That's 3 fouls on King in about the past 2 minutes.
Well, Hunt got around him. He pushed him from behind, and that may get him a seat on the bench as it looks like Wilson going to the scorer's table. Free throw up, in and out. 1:08 to go. 51-30 our score. Into the game is Wilson and also Carolyn. And out comes King and Liggins. Hunt eyes it, fires, and gets the shooter's touch this time and rolls right in the basket. 52-30, 1:08 to go. Wilkes comes into the game. Gerald's comes into the game. And Lambert, McGee, and Harris for this last minute 6. Taylor with the basketball. Over to Moore. Moore drives, kicks it back out to Parker, top of the key. Gets it to Carolyn. Carolyn over to Taylor. Taylor fires a 3. No good. And it's going to be out of bounds on Wheeler. She tips it out of bounds. So it'll be Choctaw basketball underneath their own basket with 48 seconds to go here in the third. Taylor with the basketball. He'll fire another 3. This time he nailed it. 52-33, 40 seconds to go. Harris with the basketball. Gets across the timeline, almost knocked away. Now he'll pick it up and get it to Wilkes. 32 seconds to go, and now Coach Carpenter tells him to back it out. Wheeler right around the free throw line. Gets it to Lambert, right side. Inside to McGee, to Lambert. Lambert stops, fires, no good. Picked up by Parker, and here comes Taylor. 12 seconds. Taylor with the basketball, just dribbling around the three-point line. He's going to drive, goes over McGee. They're going to get McGee with a block. Good play there by Taylor as Caleb just couldn't get over there in time. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair with 5.5 seconds to go. So 4-team foul on the Tigers. First one up is good. Wait, did he make that basket? I think it's a three-point play. I didn't see it go in. 5 seconds. Here comes Wilkes. Needs to try to get a shot off. Goes off his foot and out of bounds, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Hardin County on top, 52-36 as we move to the fourth and final period. You're listening to Hardin County basketball right here on 93.5 FM. We'll be back with more basketball right after a 1-minute timeout. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. As the Tigers lead it 52-36, we'll head to the fourth and final period. Yarbrough with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. It'll be Yarbrough, Gallick, Harris, Thomas, and Hunt. Harris with the basketball out front. Smith all over him. He'll give it up to Yarbrough. Into Thomas, cutting to the basket, lays it up off the glass. Good. Man, that play has run to perfection most of the night. Taylor with the basketball out front, 54-36 now. Hardin County on top. Taylor with fire, nails a three. We don't need him heating up.
No, he is too.
Yarbrough with the basketball. Hunt has it. Box all over him. Now he'll get it into the front court, and he'll go. At the free throw line, he's going in trying to go hard off of Tobert, and he's going to be fouled. A good hard foul there by Tobert. So he made him pay for coming in to the lane, but he'll go to the line. That's Hunt and shoot two. 7:14 to go, 54-39. This has been a pretty entertaining game, and I think the officials had a talk. They've kind of stayed out of this second half a little bit more. First one by Hunt is in and out, no good. We need every basket we can get, especially when they're free. Next one on the way is no good as well. Tobert with a rebound. Quickly to Taylor. Taylor has a basketball, driving to the lane all the way by himself, no good. Hunt ends up with a rebound. Tough break there by Taylor because he out-hustled everybody down, just couldn't knock it down from short range. Hunt with a basketball, working on Smith to Gallick. Gallick inside to Thomas off the glass. Good.
Same play.
Oh, my goodness. They've caught him looking the other way a couple of times. That's 21 for Thomas. Taylor with a basketball, weaving his way around in the paint. Shot up, blocked. Thomas running the floor too long. Throws it back to Harris. Harris picks it up, gets Yarbrough over to Gallick. Gallick working on Tobert. Back out front now. Yarbrough will fire a three. No good. Gallick tips it back out to Yarbrough. He fires again. Boom.
Good. Money.
Got a couple of shots at it, and it's 59-39. Tobert out front. Dribbling to the right side. Smith has it. Right wing. Out front to Taylor now. Taylor to box. Over to King. Left wing. King looking for a lane. Drives in the paint. Lays it off the box. Box goes up strong. He's going to be fouled by Harris. So let's see. Did they call it? Who'd they call it on?
I think they called it on Marlon. That's his third.
Okay. First one up is good. Thomas coming out. Lambert comes in. Box at the line. He'll get another. Makes them both. 59-41. 5:52 to go here in the fourth. Hunt looking for somebody to get it to. He finally gets it to Gallick. Gallick down the floor. Over to Harris. Harris fires a three, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds by Box. Waited a little bit too long to shoot that one.
Yep.
So it'll be Tiger basketball, side court. Harris trying to get it in. Finally gets it to Hunt. Now it's going to be knocked away. Box comes out with it. Dribbles around his back. Gets it to Harris, which is the wrong person.
Right.
And now we've got a whistle.
They're going to get Box on the foul after he threw it away. And we're in a 1-and-1.
I didn't see what he did. Did he run over somebody?
No. After he threw the ball away, he had a reach-in foul.
Way to watch, Bob. That's why you're here. 59-41.
Well, it's kind of hard to see with that ball goal being.
Yeah, we got to get somebody cut that thing down. First one up by Harris is good. So he'll get the bonus. 60-41 now. Next one on the way. In and out. No good. Tolbert gets the rebound. He's had a bunch tonight.
Yep.
5:33 to go. King with the basketball over to Taylor. Dribbling on Yarbrough. Yarbrough tips it away, and it goes off Gallick out of bounds. It'll be Choctaw basketball. In comes Thomas. And Harris will come out. King will get it in underneath the basket. Gets it out front to Taylor, top of the key. Yarbrough on him, quickly to King. King goes to his left, squares, no good. Rebound by Smith. Smith goes up, no good, but he's going to be fouled.
They get Lambert on that one.
So Lambert will get a foul. That'll be his second. Yarbrough had 16 on the night. Thomas with 21. McKinley started the game
had a really good ball game.
Yeah, he's had a really good game. He's got a couple of really easy baskets on these cuts. They've run those to perfection. Lambert gets the rebound off the missed free throw. Yarbrough with it now, 60-41. Yarbrough driving on King, loses the basketball, gets it to Thomas. Thomas in the paint, over to Gallick. Gallick with an open three, off the iron, no good, off the backboard, and it's going to come down to King. King has it in the front court. He's going to run right over the top of the Gallick with an elbow, and they're going to get Gallick with a block. That one looked kind of ugly there.
Yep.
And so how many is that on Jake? That's his fourth. So 17 foul, and they'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. First one up is good. So McGee will come in for Gallick. Botts comes in for Smith. So McGee, Hunt, Lambert, Thomas, and Yarbrough with 4:55 to go here in the game. King fires and gets the bonus. Hunt with a basketball to Yarbrough. Yarbrough working on King, quickly to Hunt. Hunt in the front court. Left side, gets it to Lambert. Lambert over to Thomas, left wing. Thomas dribbling to his right, working on Moore. Moore, he gives it to Hunt. Hunt lays it off to McGee. McGee shoots, no good. Gets a rebound, up off the glass, good.
And he's smiling.
He's had a good game.
Yeah, he has.
62-43 now with 4:24 to go. 19-point lead for the Tigers. King with the basketball. McGee out there on him. They got a mismatch. He throws it away, almost. The tip goes to Taylor. Taylor goes in. It's going to be blocked by Hunt. Hunt will pull it down. Comes across the front court into McGee. McGee working on Botts. He tried to be a little too unselfish there. He's going to end up with the basketball. He's on the floor. And they're going to get him with a walk. I don't know about that one.
Well, he had his knees on the ground.
Yeah.
That
was some ugly basketball right there. King with the basketball, 3:50 to go. Taylor has it now, driving to his left. He walked. They didn't call it, but he knocked it down from about 10. Yarbrough has it for Hardin County, and he's going to be fouled by King.
That's it for him.
Yeah, he's.
Steve, I feel like people think we're Jack Eaton up here tonight. That's a foul. They didn't call it.
Yeah.
It's been an ugly night for the officials, I'll tell you.
Yeah. So that's all for King. He'll have a seat, and into the game comes Bond. Yarbrough fires, in and out, no good. Tolbert gets the rebound. He'll get it to Moore. Moore driving. He goes up, blocked. And now we got a whistle.
No, they
call a technical on Hunt.
What?
What's a technical for?
That's just unbelievable.
He blocked the shot. It went out of bounds, and now he's calling it a technical. I'm telling you, these officials have absolutely lost control of this game. This official here has been a nightmare, but now they need to get Roy back.
Well, Rory is upset, and I understand why. That is one of the worst calls I believe I've ever seen.
Well, what did they get him for? Did he look at him? Or
I don't know.
Anyway, they'll shoot the free throws. Box will shoot. First one up is good. McCord trying to ag it on, trying to get a technical on the coach. He's talking to him.
Oh, yeah. Well, McCord, he had give up watching him down there. Well, now he's back into the game.
Yep. 62-47 now, and they've got the basketball. Taylor on Thomas, driving, and now we got another foul. That's going to be on Thomas. That's his. Well, that's his fifth. I don't know what the deal is, man. Just let them play basketball, please. So they'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That's all for Thomas. That hurts. He leaves the game with 21. Harris comes back into the game now. And now Coach Carpenter wants a timeout, try to settle everybody back down and himself. All right, we'll take a timeout with them. 3:20 to go here in the game. 62-47 our score. We'll be back in 1 minute. .320 to go in the game, 62-47. Hardin County on top. Taylor will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1, I believe. They've called so many fouls, I don't even know if they're 1-and-1s anymore.
Yeah, they're still in the 1-and-1.
So the first one up is no good. Lambert gets a rebound. They take it away from him. Moore goes up strong, knocks it down. It's 62-49. Yarbrough with the basketball to Hunt. Hunt driving right around the free throw line, looking for some help, lays it off to Lambert. Lambert back to Hunt. Moore on him. Hunt driving with the left hand, gives it up to Harris, but there's a foul, and that one's going to be on Bond, and that'll send Rivers to the line. Boy, that's a dangerous.
Yep, that could have gone either way.
Yep. So Smith will come in, Bond will come out. 2:56 to go, 62-49. Hardin County will go to the line. They hadn't been exactly stellar at the free throw line tonight, for sure. Hunt, a couple of dribbles. Eyes it, and he misses it. Tolbert with the rebound. Tolbert has it, gets it to Moore. Moore drives. And he's going to have it stolen away by Lambert. Lambert has it in the front court, leaves it off for Hunt.
This is terrible. That was not an over in the back.
Well, he caught it.
He caught the ball in midair and landed on the other side. I mean, come on.
Coach Carpenter is having to come apart. I'm going to have to get him an extra biscuit for tomorrow. Taylor with the basketball, 62-49. Liggins has it out front, almost stolen away and knocked out of bounds by Lambert. Well, we're up by 19 at one point. And what do we have? We got a timeout. Mm-hmm. Dyer County wants to talk about it. I think it's a full timeout. 2:31 to go, 62-49. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right, 62-49, 2:31 to go. Dyer County's basketball. As this has been a heck of a ball game, but my goodness, it's also been a very physical game, a game that has been out of control a couple of times. Liggins gets it into Tolbert. Tolbert working on Hunt, spins, good. Good shot there. And 62-51. Lambert has it. And Tolbert on him, dribbling around to the top of the key to Harris. Harris back to his right, gets it to Hunt. Hunt to Yarbrough. Liggins on him. 2:05 to go. Yarbrough has it. Dribbling around the 8C out there on the right side. Liggins. And it's going to be stolen away. Tolbert gets in front of it, goes down the lane, puts it up off the glass, and good. And that was just a silly mistake. Now we throw it away again. Smith has it, puts it up, good. And now we're going to call a timeout. We have just absolutely. They did?
Yep.
62-55 if we just fell apart last two possessions. We'll take a timeout. 1 minute timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute from Michaela Welch Gymnasium after this. Yarbrough gets it in the front court for Hardin County. 1:38 to go. Over to Harris. Harris has it to Hunt. Smith all over him. Back out to Gallick. Tolbert on him. Tolbert all over him. Gallick has it. And now they're going to call a timeout.
He didn't call a timeout.
What did they call?
I don't know. He didn't want a timeout, and that was a foul on Tolbert. He's looking over at Rory thinking he called a timeout, and he bailed Tolbert out of a foul.
Yeah, I heard Rory yelling, but it wasn't.
My goodness.
It wasn't timeout.
Well, this
Yarbrough with the basketball, 1:23 to go. Liggins on him. Out front, working on Liggins. Inside, nobody on Gallick. Good. They lost Gallick underneath. And it's 64-55. 1:07 to go. Taylor with the basketball. He drives. They let him go down the lane. Good. And now McCord wants a. Did he call a timeout? What are they doing? Who called the timeout? Well, we don't know. It's 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this. I think we've lost control up here, Bob. 64-55. People are calling timeout. They don't act. They're looking like they don't want to call timeout. Coach McCord is. I don't know what he's doing. I don't really know what we're doing anymore.
Well, this game's just kind of gone out of control since about the 3-minute mark.
Yeah. Hunt needs to get it in. Finally does. Now it's going to be tipped out of bounds, man. We're just sitting there and almost got a 5-second count. 58 seconds to go in the game. Hunt has it, and now another timeout. I think this time we did call
We
this
did.
timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more Hardin County basketball after this. (64-57). Tiger basketball in the backcourt. Hunt gets it to Yarbrough. Quickly to Hunt. Quickly to Lambert. Now into Gallick, and it's going to go out on Tobert. Well, we got lucky on that one. I thought it went out on Gallick there for a minute, but Tobert trying to get over there to the basketball. He's a handful.
Yep.
Lambert will have it. Side court. Lambert gets it to Hunt. 52 seconds to go. Smith all over him. Now he drives, gets it to Gallick out front. Taylor on him. And now Taylor's going to touch him and get the foul call, and we'll go to the line to shoot the double bonus. So it's going to come down to free throw lines the free throw line with 44 seconds to go. Gallick will go to the line to shoot a pair. Takes a couple of dribbles. Eyes. Fires. Got it. (65-57) now. Couple of dribbles. Eyes it. Fires. Good. 66-57. Liggins with the basketball to Taylor. Taylor has it. Driving on Yarbrough. Goes up. No good. They're going to get Marlin with a foul. With 39.3 seconds to go, that's Marlin's fourth. No, that's Marlin's fifth.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
That was a pretty weak fifth foul.
Well, I mean, you too. You got to know how many fouls you have and kind of get out of the way too. But that'll do it for Marlin. He's our ball handler, so he'll come out, and Wheeler Wilkes will come in. So it'll be Hunt, Lambert, Wilkes, Harris, and Gallick with 39 seconds to go. Taylor will shoot a pair. First one up is good. 66-58. Couple of dribbles. Spins the ball. Fires. And misses it. Hunt with a rebound. Hunt has it. Gets it to Gallick. Gallick almost spun it right into Smith. Now he gets it to Hunt. Hunt across the timeline. Over to Gallick. They're really overplaying him. Taylor knocks it away. He goes in for the layup. And good. 18 seconds to go. 17 seconds to go. Gets it to Wilkes. Wilkes spins around, and Taylor's going to foul him. Tobert. With 12.8 seconds to go, and it's 66-60. Clock's our friend, my friend.
12 seconds to go, and we better be glad. We were up 20 at one point.
So Thomas is out. He fouled out. Marlin fouled out. We haven't seen John in this second half, have we? At all.
John had a great first half.
Yeah. Wheeler shoots and knocks it down. So Bond will come in. And Liggins will go out. So Wheeler will get another. 67-60. Eyes it. Next one on the way. Off the back iron. No good. Tolbert gets it to Taylor. 9 seconds. Taylor in the paint. Goes up and makes it. We can hold the basketball.
Yeah.
Just hold it. 2 seconds. 1 second. Horn blows. Ball game. Tigers win their third in a row as they defeat Dyer County here at Michaela Welch Gymnasium, and Hardin County gets the sweep. 67-62 the final. We'll have the totals after this timeout. All right, welcome back to Michaela Welch as the Tigers get a pair here tonight. Lady Tigers get a big win over the Lady Choctaws, and then the Tigers cap the doubleheader off with a 67-62 as they cling to a lead in the fourth.
Well, that fourth got ugly.
Yeah, they put some pressure on us, made us handle the basketball, and we kind of got shook there for about 3 possessions, but then they gathered it back in, made some free throws.
Well, we kind of slowed the tempo down just to try to run some clock, and a lot of times when you do that, you get out of what you were doing right, and I think that's kind of what we did. I understand why we did that, but it kind of got us out of our game plan. But nonetheless, we end the night on a big win over Dyer County. Dyer County, a good ball club, very athletic. Tolbert didn't have the night he had over in Dyer County. I think he had 29 points at Dyer County.
He did.
He was a handful, and if he has that kind of night again tonight, it would have been a much better game, and it would have been tougher to come out of here with a win.
Yep.
Nonetheless, big win for Hardin County as they win 67-62. I'll go down your scoring totals here. McKinley Thomas was the big gun tonight, and he fouled out with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Final total for him was 21 points. Cooper Harris had 8. Rivers Hunt with 4. Marlon Yarbrough was in double digits as well with 16. Jake Gallick with 11. Caleb McGee with 6, and Wheeler Wilkes with the last point of the game with 1 point at the free throw line, 67-62. A big win for the Tigers. And I tell you, Steve, if I'm not mistaken, this would also hold true that we beat them by 5 here, because they only beat us by 2 at Dyer County. So if we can somehow beat Munford, and we can maybe come away with a district title. Now Munford's tough. I know we got to play ball, but to just the fact that we're in this position is pretty impressive. And this Tiger bunch plays really hard.
Well, exactly. But we've got a lot of basketball left for us. Munford beat us, I think, 16-18 over there. They're a very good basketball team. They got a couple of players that can play, and they got a big guy too in the middle. And then they've got another kid that is really tall for a guard, at the high school level, that can shoot the basketball and light it up. So they got a good inside-outside game. Brighton, on the other hand, is a little bit different animal. They don't have the size, but they got the athleticism and the quickness. And they play a slow-down brand of basketball, kind of like Munford in a way over there. They play an unusual style, and they don't mind playing in the 30s and 40s. They kind of bit them, Brighton that is, over there last week. But, that's a couple of weeks down the road. So we've got some ball games. They're going to be here, though. That makes a difference, and we're going to have our crowd here.
That is huge. And, we've said it several times in these games, looking over there and not seeing all our fans here, in particular the Tiger Nation student section, the cheerleaders, the dance team. It makes a huge difference to have our home court advantage, and we hadn't had that. And I look forward to next week. Next Friday night, I guess, will be our first home game with our full availability of fans, and excited about that, and to have a game where we've got them all.
Yeah, exactly. If nothing goes wrong, we'll be in Central Alabama on Monday night, 6 p.m. tip-off from Central Alabama. And we'll head over to Central Heights and bring you all the action from Central Heights, Alabama. That game will not be on the YouTube because we're out in the country and the service is just not there. So we won't be on streaming live, but we will broadcast the game live right here on 93.5 FM. Then back home next Friday night as Mumford comes to town, and then following that, Brighton will be in on the following Friday, and when we've got a game with Collierville and what was the other team?
I think he said the girls are going to play Collierville, and that'll be a good test for us. The boys play Brooks, I believe is what he said.
Out of Florence.
Out of Florence,
right.
right.
Exactly. So two good games here coming up. That's on the 9th as well. We'll keep you caught up on that. Remember to tune in the morning at 9:30 for Sports Talk. We'll talk about tonight's game, Tuesday night's game, and get you set up for next week as both teams. The Lady Tigers have won their 5th in a row. The Tigers win their 3rd in a row, and they couldn't pick a better night to do it than tonight over their rival, Dyer County. So that'll do it for us, Bob. Appreciate you being in here, and once again, our thoughts and prayers go out to you and your family, and in your loss, and just keep everybody that is going through sickness and things like that in your prayers too, as this COVID thing touches home sometimes, and it has in a big way for Tiger Nation and our Tiger fans. All right, that'll do it for us. For Bob Atkinson, I'm Steve Cornell. For Bridget at the station, have a great rest of your Friday night, and we'll see you in the morning at 9:30 for Sports Talk right here on 93.5 FM.